Hello, 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 hello. Hey ho, daddy ho. Hey Rufa, hi no angel, hi Zena. How's it going? I have dads. Amazing. Let's switch the thing so you can see what's going on. We had more snow. I have snow right now. It's snowing right now for me. Nearly couldn't take my dog to work. Oh no. My mum texted me. She was like, I got in the car, skidded about a bit, and then I came home. I was like, good job, mum. You tried, you tried. Alright, I've been fiddling about with the alert box, so hopefully it should actually let me know when people do stuff now. But I mean, I guess we'll see when someone actually follows or something. If someone follows, that's very presumptuous of me. Fingers crossed someone will, and we'll see if it actually works. Guess we'll find out. Yes, exactly. So if someone follows and I don't respond, then it obviously hasn't worked. But it's just weird that because it's definitely made a noise sometimes. So it definitely is capable of working, but whether or not it will is another question. Alright, let's see what this is. Hey Hawk, what are your feelings about poker? Beyond hardly knowing her. Ahaha. Poker? I hardly know it, for fuck's sake. Did I not get it? There it is. Okay. Well, good talk. Wait, I actually like poker. I just saw the joke and I had to take the shot. Fuck you, game. I was about to make that game. That no joke. Hey, Maid, how's it going? Do you want me to use your real name, or should I just keep calling you Maid? Because I like to, you know, leave the element of anonymity when I'm streaming, because it's not really my place to, like, name people, but if you're comfy with it, I will. Will use your real name. Please, Matt, I'm a dad. I'm contractually obligated. Exactly. No, I get that. Anyway, we've been playing poker games, and I figured I should send an invite your way. Yes! Yeah, go on, make me sound real. I think I'm here? Well, you're in chat, No Angel, so... I tend to kind of alternate with, like, with No Angel, I call them No Angel and Ray. So I'll probably do the same with you, but... Hello, Andy, welcome. That sounds great, I love losing money. Cool, dude. See you soon. Lose that money. Yeah, I'm real now. Shit, I've got responsibilities now. Yeah, you gotta pay bills and shit, sorry. Fingers crossed my internet is done being a cow. Yeah, fingers crossed. Sorry if I sound a little croaky. As most of you have seen in the Discord, I've had, like, very little sleep. And I've also been talking in my sleep, so... I've got a bit of, not a sore throat, but my mouth is just like, eh. And also, because I'm so tired, my reactions are super slow, so I'm probably going to misread, like, half of this, but we'll go with it, we'll go with it. Also, no one judge me. I may have bought a 6-pack of cakes and eaten them one after the other. No judgment. I do that kind of stuff all the time. I'm terrible with, like, packets. Like, if you give me a packet of cookies, I can't leave the packet half full. It really bothers me. So it's like, once it's open, they've got to be eaten. So I have to eat the whole bag. I'm terrible for it. I'd be proud of you. Exactly. I'm a bow and arrow kind of guy. I blame being born in Nottingham. Nice. A packet of cookies. What's wrong with a packet of cookies? Like Maryland cookies, they come in a packet. What? Why is that? What? Just a completionist then. I definitely said cookies. Because I remember being like, no, there's an S on there and adding it. But maybe it didn't pick up on the mic. I don't know. Thank you, Mel. I definitely said cookies, so shush. I've just inhaled a chocolate bar, so I have the first goal with the Job Centre. Oh, well done. Job Centre is hard. Good for you. Matt invited me to a poker night at Joseph's house. I put on my going out coat and walk over. Cookies shouldn't come in packets, should come in crates. Yes, well said. I agree. That's the way I spot Matt. He's walking over from his own house. He's got a case of beer under his arm. Crap, I should have brought something. Hey man. Crap, I should have brought something. Brentho, hey, welcome, welcome. How you doing? Going out coat, opposed to sting in coat. Oh, I got a noise for bits. Okay, so the alert box is hopefully working. Thank you so much for the bits. And thank you for testing out my alert box, which has been on the fritz, shall we say. No worries, man. It's your first time. Just bring a full wallet. I'm good, thank you, and hope you're well. I'm good. Oh my gosh, Brainmage is raiding. Thank you very much. Thanks for the raid. Hey, Regular. Hey, Kathy. Massive raid, I know. Welcome, everyone. You're just in time for poker night. How long have you been guys at this for? How long have you guys been at this for? It's a chunky raid. Hey, Janacious. Cake is a lie. Hello. Titania Willow. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, I'd stick around, but there's cheese about to happen. Take care. Cheese! Yes, you are a good luck charm. Brentho. Hey, Jammy. Ickle Cat. Out of context words. Hello. Years, buddy. Just a nice way to keep in touch with the guys. It's never really been high stakes. Enjoy the cheese. Steve! Dating sim poker night. More like poker night, am I right? Well, it would be, except they're all guys. Lima Tilly. Hello! Welcome, everyone. Yes, those of you who don't know, Dream Daddy is technically a dating sim, but it's made by Game Grumps from YouTube. It's really funny and well thought out. The script is toit. It's a sausage party for all the right reasons. It is. Okay, am I right? There we go. It's better be strip poker, so poker and pokey night then. Yes, exactly, Regular, exactly. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's really funny. You get to see me doing the same voice for everyone, but trying really hard to make them slightly different. I'm also going to have some cheese. Hell yes. I'll be having cheese for dinner tonight. I mean, with other stuff, but, you know, there will be cheese. Cheese will be involved in the food orgy that we're having later. Must refer to the crossword stream and declare anus poke. Oh no. Anus poke? Somebody needs to explain that to me. I'm off for a bath but heard good things about this game. It is a cracker of a game. I'm really into it. Food orgy! Good knuckle tats. Oh my gosh, yes! That's a great shout. Food orgy is a new word for dinner, confirmed. I've never said it before, but I might stick with it. I like it. I bought raclette? I'm not sure what that is in Waitrose, so I might literally just have melted cheese for dinner. Yes, do. Anus poke was a crossword suggestion. Have fun, we will, thank you. This game has such good art. Yeah, it's really pretty. Raclette is lush. What is it? Is it just melted cheese? Does that mean I'm here for it if it is? We pass through the fence enclosing Joseph's backyard. Craig, Brian, and Joseph hover around the patio, drinking beer and chatting. Robert sits in the corner, brooding as usual. It's cheese that melts very nicely. Ah, okay. Right, everything is game. That is the thing that you buy a plate of at Borough Market for $6.50, and it's melted cheese presented on a platter of potatoes and gherkins, basically. Generally served above a candle or something? Raclette on top of duck fat roasted potatoes is a personal fave. Oh, duck fat roasted anything, to be fair, lads. But yes, that sounds amazing. So it melts. Got you. I understand now. Thank you. It's like a little grill and you have these little pans that you fill with different things and put cheese over it to melt. Oh, amazing. All of that sounds fantastic. I'm here for all of that. Joseph. Joseph doesn't really have a defined voice because he's not very interested. Oh, glad you could make it. So am I. I'm psyched to take all your money. Just like old times. Screw everyone, just had lunch and now I'm hungry again. Oh no! When you get proper raclette, it's a huge wheel of cheese that sits under a grill. But when you do it at home, it's done with candles and it's brilliant. Awkward. Do yourself a favour and look up videos of raclette. It's straight up food porn. I will, Subi. That's a great shout. I might even open a tab now so I don't forget. Because I'm super tired. Because my wonderful flatmates were up having a party until about 4:30 this morning. It's a great thing to do on a Sunday night. Right. I've got raclette ready to go for when the stream ends. Rude. Very rude. Yeah, I went and banged on the door at 3:30. I was like, dude, you need to shut the fuck up. and I got a very, like, angry look from one of them. But they did, I don't know what they were doing, but it sounded like they were, like, knocking over bookcases and stuff. It was just, like, really loud banging. Like, the room was reverberating. I mean, you know, it wasn't all the time. It was once or twice. But once they started doing that, I was like, nope. So it knocked on the door. And they did stop doing that, whatever that was, but they kept going for another hour. So I'm, like, a bit out of it and weird and knackered, and my reactions are really slow. Brian is Joe from Family Guy. He is, yes, he is. I want to make a cylinder of raclette and put it on a doner spit and have perpetual cheese kebab. Oh my god, that would be amazing. We have a food bomb stream sometime, just YouTube videos deep dive into food videos. That sounds like an idea. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Why not? Yay, food porn. Not like I work hard or anything. Yeah, Mel's at work on Monday morning, which they know, and they were just like, nah, fuck it, who cares? Dickheads. We have your flatmates are the worst. Yes, yes they are. Raclette and fondue are traditional for New Year's Eve here in Germany. Ah, okay. Killing your flatmates would be seen as self-defense for your mental health. Totally. Yes. Tell them to stop screwing so loudly. Ay. I mean, I feel like they don't screw, and that's why they're so fucking miserable all the time. Just like old times. Craig's the resident shark. We prefer the term person who's good at poker. My accent just disappeared there. I'm too tired for accents, apparently. I'm well aware Craig's always been suspiciously good at poker. Are you still as terrible as you were in college? Yes I am. I am still terrible at poker. My tale is a sustained childlike giggle. There's no way you're as bad as Joseph. Joseph shrugs. This is basically my tithing, right, okay. I'm giving back to the community.
Nice.
Plus, I'm happy to just sit here and eat all of Brian's snacks. Sudden explosions. My first German Sylvester was like being in the fucking Somme. Amazing. Ever been to the Netherlands on New Year's Eve? Is it more intense than... Oh, we're going across Europe here. Okay. Guess who brought pigs in a blanket? Not Craig. Not Craig. Even Americans say Craig, not Craig. Hey, my chia seed and granola energy bars are just as delicious. I highly doubt that. Everybody laughs. Let's just get the game going.
Nice.
Someone wants a Brian sausage. My boyfriend is ex-army and he said it was like Afghanistan. Fucking hell. Jesus. I think I've heard of people going to NL. I'm not sure what... Is that Netherlands for New Year's Eve? But can't remember why. It was intense. Nothing tastes as good as healthy feels. I call bullshit, right? We all take a seat at the table and Matt starts dealing cards. The first couple of rounds go by easily as I'm getting the hang of things, but it's obvious that Craig is running the show here. Craig, how did you get so good at this? Dutch are crazy about fireworks. I swear we've had fireworks, like not every night, but pretty consistently here, and I don't know why. They're like once a week minimum. And I'm like... But why, though? Yes, sorry, NL is Netherlands. That's alright. I mean, it was in the conversation, so I kind of should have guessed it contextually. I'm smashing down a Peppermint Ritter Sport right now. Way better than Skinny. How much longer will you be here? I need a shower, but don't want to miss too much. I mean, I've only just started, so I'll be around for a little while. So you're probably good for a shower. It's pretty easy. You just start getting a feel for everybody's tell. Like Matt will scratch his ear. Hey. Brian adjusts his pants when he's trying to lie. Now wait a second. And I think you just loudly announce to the whole room when you have a good night. Yeah, yep, that's me. What's Joseph's tell? Everything. Literally everything. That man is an open book. He couldn't tell a lie if he tried. No fucking till I'm back. That's a deal, Jen. Okay. In Germany, they're only sold like 2 days before NYE to prevent people from losing fingers. Oh dear. Everyone needs a cold shower after that crossword stream, am I right? Just me? You off to horny jail, Kathy? At least I have God on my side. See, you can't even say that with a straight face. What about Robert? Honestly, The man's an enigma. Robert raises his glass of whiskey to us in a solemn salute. I think he'd wipe the floor with us if he actually tried. I'm just here because I enjoy the company. Robert pulls out his phone and stares at it. Robert, is that a flip phone? Yeah.
Whoa.
What, are you a drug dealer now? Yeah, what do you need? Horse? Speed? 2 wanted Johnnies? I can get you the street stuff easy, but if you're looking for something exotic or designer, that's maybe 72 hours and a favor called. Maybe I won't need you today, maybe I won't need you tomorrow, but someday. Oh, I don't really. I think I'm good. I mean, he's obviously joking, Joseph, what the fuck? Right. But still, you got the coin, I got the goods. I dropped my phone in the toilet. This is a backup until I can get it replaced under warranty. Everyone murmurs their sympathies. We've all been there. These guys are so force diverse. They're like a corporation-built boy band. They are a bit, yes. Sorry, Kathy. Robert would just burn the house down and win by being the only survivor. Robert holds a mad chemsex party. It's in the woods, confirmed. Why does Robert sound like Tommy from Rugrats? No, dummy. Is that just my bad voice acting, is what you mean? This game. Yes, Rosanna, I love this game as well. We go back to playing. I really gotta stop eating these pigs in blankets. Pigs in blankets? I don't know. But they're very good. I think there might be cheese in them. Oof. I don't know if I got enough to raise you on this round. You can always bet your firstborn.
Hey.
You think you can handle another one? Be my guest. Brian and Hazel are a handful, to say the least. Buddy, you think 3 kids is a handful? Try 4. I'm operating at 100% dead capacity at all times. I swear this PC is going out the window in a minute. Oh no, I'm sorry, No Angel, that sucks. Robert wanted to be an estate agent when he grew up. He got super edgy as a teenager. Actually, it's technically 5. Christine saw a commercial for one of those dolls that poop and wouldn't stop asking for it. We ended up getting it for her birthday, but she's so grossed out by the fake baby poop that she makes me change its diapers. Now I'm changing the real baby and the fake baby. Oh god. There's just a lot of poop in my household right now. Oh Christ, do they still make dolls that poop? I didn't know they did. I know they make dolls that pee. I didn't know they made dolls that poop as well. That's intense. Daisy got one of those a while back. One night I walk in on her after she tried to take the doll apart to see how the poop mechanism worked. But then she couldn't put it back together and started crying. Poop everywhere. That sounds like me. Oh, maybe that's what I'm remembering from childhood adverts. Yeah, they definitely do like a pee one. I'm not sure if they do poop, but I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Fake poop, but still. That reminds me of... Wait, do we all have poop doll stories? Everyone nods in agreement. Guys, I really don't need any more poop in my life than there is already. Can we just get back to poker and I'll talk about poop? Matt deals another hand, and we quickly forget about the poop. We run out of pigs in blankets, so we switch over to Craig's healthy snack food. It actually isn't terrible. I still have whiplash from having a baby born. How'd you get whiplash? What happened? These kale chips are phenomenal. We should sell these at the coffee shop. It's my own recipe. I'd be happy to give it to you guys. I can see it now. Pierce the kale. Chips. Pierce the Veil is a popular post-hardcore screamo band out of San Diego. We all look at Matt, confused. It's maybe not any of your wheelhouses. How's the shop nowadays? Busy as ever. I'm toying with the idea of hiring on another person to work the counter, but I haven't found a good candidate. If Amanda's looking for a summer gig, let me know. That's really nice of you, but I think she's been burned too badly by coffee shops before. Literally, not figuratively. Yeah, Craig, take your shirts off already. Baby Bones came with those powder sachets that you made into porridge to feed to the doll. Gross. I never had one, so I don't know. That's, ugh. Matt cocks his head to the side. I'll ask her, though. We get down to the final hand of the night, and it's Craig in the lead by a landslide. Joseph has long since lost all of his chips and is taken to tidying up, refusing any help from the rest of us. Brian deals all the cards. So, what's it gonna take for Robert to give a damn on this round? Robert looks up from his half-empty glass of whiskey. Do you really want to unleash the beast? Well, now I'm curious. I got a long history of being a gambling man, but I'll only do it if you make it interesting. None of this penny chip nonsense. I got a Lily's 18-year single blend sitting in my closet right now. Was saving it for when River turns 21, but I'm willing to put it up as collateral. Now you're talking my language. He throws the keys to his truck on the table. She's seen better days, but she can still pull a tree trunk out of the ground. Nope. Myself and everyone else at the table immediately falls. Deal the cards, Bry Guy. Are you guys sure you wanna... You heard the man. Deal. Brian deals the next round of cards. Craig stares daggers at Robert, who casually sips his whiskey. Thank you for the follow, Titania. I'm glad I seem to be getting notifications now, which is nice. It came out 1-to-1 the other end. If you didn't rinse it, the doll got gross real quick. Oh no! More whiskey. I called it. Strip poker? Yeah, that could work. Hey, Aphid. Oh, thank you for the follow, Rosanna. I really appreciate it. So I know what you might be thinking. Robert put his old workhouse up for grabs. His only mode of transportation. Times in his life, his only home. How could he be so sure of his abilities in gambling? I'll tell you right now, Craig. Craig, I keep doing that wrong. It's American. Craig. I wasn't always like this. I was a lot like you. Smart, talented, cocksure of my own look, great biceps. It didn't last long, though. Hey, Aphid, welcome. I lost everything in a game of Pai Gow in the back room of a Shenzhen tea house on what I thought was a 3-day business trip. Everything gone. Clothes, money, identification, you name it. I woke up in a ditch near Jiaju Park and had to make my life new from there. It took me 3 years to beg, borrow, and steal my way back to American soil. And in those 3 years, I saw the greatest depths of human fear, loved deeper than I ever had, and lost it all many more times over. See my own death, Craig. I know how I die. It's not like this. So let's make this more interesting. Robert produces the deed to his house from his jacket and tosses it on the table. What the fuck, Robert? This dude's weird as shit and I love it. Jesus, Robert. First kill. Casual intensity. I love Robert. He's so fucking weird. All I have and all I am. Are you prepared to go the distance? Why are you carrying that around? Yeah, right? Why was that just in his jacket? What the fuck? Craig wipes sweat from his brow. He studies Robert's face intently, searching for any sort of tell that he can find. Robert casually sips his whiskey again. In case of emergencies, clearly. I fold. Robert clearly has nothing. Like, this is when you stop playing, right? Yeah. Everyone erupts. Fine, fine, the whiskey is yours. And that's why you don't dance with the devil. He clearly had nothing. This is a bluff, I'm 99% sure, but it's one hell of a bluff. I'm sure it's a bluff. So what was it? Were you bluffing, or did you have the cards? That's for me to take to my grave, fellas. Next week, boys? Next week. You got it. I'll be there. Mm-hmm. I almost had a heart attack. Yeah, I'll be there. This has been very relaxing, and I sincerely doubt I will wake up in a cold sweat thinking about it tonight. How to win at poker, slam down your house deed, right? That's just so ballsy, betting your house is a blind steal. Relaxing? But it's not even the real deed, he just has some photocopied fake, probably. It only works once though, yeah, that's true. Keep working on that poker face, Hawk. We all say our goodbyes and head our separate ways.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I've got dads! Look at little Amanda dad, that's so cute. Right, so we've done... Have we done Craig? We've done Matt, we've done Brian, we've done Hugo and Damien. Is that right? Hang on, what if I... Yeah, there's a little heart for the ones I've done. Okay, so we've done Matt, we've done Brian. We've done Hugo, yes, because that was the aquarium, and we've done Damien, yes, but we haven't done Craig? We haven't done Craig or Robert, and we're not doing Joseph this playthrough because that fucks up Robert's. So, Craig or Robert, those are the choices. Like a kid's crayon drawing of a house, yes. Amazing. I've got to see what a date with Robert looks like. Yeah, I feel like Robert's good after the poker night, right? My mind, Robert does this for everything. Hey, who wants the last Krispy Kreme? I'll bet you my last house, motherfuckers. Okay, Jesus, Rogers, take it. Yes, that's definitely accurate. Right, Robert's small. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you'll know it'll use this information against us, right? On a Friday night, you're most likely to make a deal in an alleyway, have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Guacamo? Is that how you pronounce that? I trusted him. You had one thing to take with you on a desert island. What did it be? Gun. What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. What did you want to be when you grew up? A grifter? What's your favourite movie genre? Italian neo-realism. Yeah, of course it is, Robert. Your ideal date? Grave robbing? What, do you never leave the house without at least 4 knives? Yeah, no bullets needed, Rupert. You just use the fucking knife gun. Spend a lot of time thinking about, you ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes? Robert, what the fuck? I love him so much. He's so fucking weird. Robert secretly really likes pumpkin spice lattes. I bet he does. I bet he does. I bet he's such a normie. Robert was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice. And ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type out a message to him on Dadbook. Hey Robert, good seeing you again at the cookout. Wanna grab a drink? I sit there for a couple seconds, hoping he'll message me back. Hey, it says that he read my message! Oh no, I've been left unread. I anxiously wait for a response. Watch cat videos on the internet, yes. I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos, and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. I didn't realise how long I'd been doing this, but by the time I watched my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. Cats! Welp. I jump back over to Dadbook to see if he's responded yet. Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. Might as well make the best of my day. I get up, walk to the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. Yep. What do we want to watch? I mean, we were talking about food, so let's do food. Ooh, Meat Hell is on. Send Rob a cat video. Yes. You have 10 minutes to cook a 5-course meal that must include these ingredients: steak, lemon meringue pie, paper clips, and a hammer. If you are unable to finish cooking, or if any of these ingredients are absent from the dish, we will release the wolves. Oh my god, I would definitely watch that show. Food. This character is better adjusted than me. I'd be devastated if I was left on red. Right? I'm so casual about it. I'm just like, yeah, whatever, I'll just go watch TV. Oh my god. I'm not kidding. Please help us. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. Rob is probably busy scrapbooking. Probably, yes. That's meant to be Chopped, right? I don't know, I've never seen Chopped, but maybe? Seems the kind of guy you send a text and he calls you. Yeah, probably. Just deliberately as well, because he knows that it'll send my anxiety skyrocketing. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for old Chef Daddy to cook a gourmet delicacy. It's a microwave meal, isn't it? I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. You mean a fucking psychopath? Yes. Mustard jar? No, let's microwave some eggs, I guess. That seems wrong. Can you microwave eggs? Like, is that how you cook them? Do you cook, or is he like reheating them? I'm so confused. This seems easy enough. Put some eggs in the microwave and set the timer. 17 minutes! Should we do it? I really want to. Who microwaves eggs? A psychopath. I'm reasonably sure an egg would explode in the microwave. You shouldn't. Please no. Oh my god. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. 8 minutes into cooking, the eggs... A thick plume of black smoke begins to emit from the microwave. Thank you, Janacious. I knew you'd have my back. For some reason, the eggs start to spark and catch on fire. I pull the plug on the microwave and try to fan out the egg fire. The entire kitchen smells of plastic and burning. But these are the best microwaved eggs I've ever had. I finish my snack and walk around the house some more, bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh my god, Hawk. Don't you judge me, Ray. You knew I was gonna do it. Come on. With these chicken eggs or love eggs? I mean, normally, Kathy, that would be a ridiculous question, but I think considering the eggs were sparking and smell of plastic, that is a fair question. This must be how Sims keeps setting fire to the kitchen, right? Makeup eggs. Oh, you mean like the blender ones? Maybe. Kinder. Yes, must be Kinder eggs. That makes sense. Yes. Because the foil would spark. Definitely not fucking chicken eggs anyway. Unless it was the fucking robot chicken. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off a door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. I spend a couple of minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Oh, now I want a Kinder Egg. Oh no, sorry Kathy. Come on and slam. I take a leap from the free throw line, that's difficult for me, and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. I just googled makeup eggs and what the fuck. I'm assuming it's a blender egg. Is that what you mean? Like the little sponge blender things? Because they are kind of egg-shaped. And welcome to the jam. I pull up from the three-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. And I forgot the rest of the words to this song. No, look behind the back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something something say Space Jam. They're just sponges. Beauty blenders are pretty decent, I'm informed. I have an egg. I have a beauty blender. I quite like it, yeah. They're hard to wash though. First Google result for me was... Someone put makeup on an egg and the internet is obsessed with it. Oh my god! Amazing beauty egg, that makes sense. Oh my god, that's so cool. I'll be into that, yeah, sure, why not? I managed to just barely defeat myself at horse before Amanda comes home. And then we cooked dinner together. We're proud of ourselves for not even coming close to burning down the house. Oh my god, have you all heard of the Clown Face archive? Oh yes, that's a real thing, yeah. If you want to like copyright or trademark or whatever your makeup as a clown, you have to put it on an egg. Yeah, that's a real thing. I saw it in... I don't know if anybody's familiar with that awful Ross Noble movie where he plays like a killer clown. It's like a comedy horror. Yeah, Stitches. I only learned that was a thing from Stitches, but it's a real thing, yes. I'm glad you're with me on this, Rupert. It's wonderful and horrific. It's such a weird tradition, I love it. I'm pretty sure it's also mentioned in Psychoville. Oh god, it looks like you can actually visit it too. Oh hell no. I'm never going there. No, that's the stuff of nightmares, that is. But yeah, I think it's mentioned in Psychoville as well, because one of the there's two clowns that are like rivals. Because one of them like basically stole the other one's act, and the first one's like, oh, I bet you don't even have your face registered on an egg, and the other one's like, on an egg? What? I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Anyway. Right, I'm switching to the PS4 because this PC is driving me nuts. Oh, I'm sorry, Ray. I hope the PlayStation works better for you. Afterwards, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped Toddler Tournament. We eat a lot of ice cream in this household. I'm very pleased.
What you have in front of you is a molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with a brown sugar demi-glace with creme fraiche, of course.
Where is the archive located? That's a good question. Troy. This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately bursts into tears.
Are we bad people for watching this?
Yes. Just then, my computer dings. Near Dalston Junction in London, apparently. Oh no, I can visit that. I'm not going to, but technically that would be quite easy for me to get to. I hate that. I hate that it's so close to me. Just then, my computer dings. Huh? What's that?
Oh, you probably just got a message.
Amanda and I walk over to the computer and check Dad Book. It's a message from Robert! Oh god, do I want to click on this? Probably not, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I hate this. Oh god, this is definitely someone's nightmare. Anyone who is afraid of clowns, obviously do not click this link. Oh god, why am I scrolling? Why am I looking? Been here, 22 people have been there. That seems fake. I'm pretty sure it's just nobody's been there. Want to visit 241. Hell nah. Hell nah, fam. Nope. That's a nope from me, Chief. I'm not even scared of clowns and I fucking hate that. Oh no. Oh, stop! I can't help it. Rob sends a dog me. What would happen if you broke in and shuffled them all, or took a pack of Sharpies in? Would the clowns have to change their faces to match the new designs? No, they would definitely just murder you. It's just frustrating, like the internet is fine right up until I load Twitch up and then it's just constantly dropping out. That's so weird. Oh, of course it's Dalston, right? The high-powered battery and the magnetrons from a few industrial microwaves, we can make a ray gun that would pop the eggs using invisible science radiation. Yes, please, let's do this, Lods. Please. Please. I wasn't scared of clowns, but now I'm having second thoughts. Their face automatically changes to match the new design. Oh no, I hate this! And now you're scared of eggs too. Double whammy. That is much scarier thought than the murder. It is! Like, the idea of a wave of clowns coming over to murder me is gross and horrifying, but the idea of them just, like, metamorphosizing, like, mid-act, screaming in agony as their face changes to the new Sharpie version. Ugh. Anyway, moving on. You up? What are you doing? What does that mean?
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
You're just chilling.
I'm just chilling. I type back, just chilling, and Amanda deletes the G and hits send. Thanks, Amanda. You keep me cool. If the egg hatch, clown chickens, no! I mean, I'd rather clown chicken. Do you mean like a chicken with a clown face, or like a clown that embodies many things of chickens? Like, is it a clown that's feathery? Does it... Yeah, moving on. Oh, of course Rob is a you-up man. Of course he is.
It'll make you look cooler.
Thanks, Manda Panda. Clown chicken is nightmare fuel. Chicken with human clown faces. Oh. Clown-sized chicken or chicken-sized clown? That's what I was wondering, Rupa. Because, like, if it's chicken-sized, at least it's easy to kill. Couple moments pass by, another message pops up. KFC Kentucky Fried Clown.
Wanna grab a drink? Hey, that means he wants to hang out.
Human with chicken clown face. Oh. I know what it means, Amanda. But it's kind of late.
Come on, Pops, live a little.
Big Bird, no! That's how they made Big Bird. I am living with ice cream and traumatized toddlers.
Well, it's your life, but I think you'd have a lot of fun tonight. You are trying to get to know the neighborhood better, aren't you?
Give me some of those clown nuggies. Does this taste funny to you? Hey! Fuck's sake, lads. Amanda wants her dad to get the D. She really does. It's us. We're the traumatized toddlers. We are. Fine. I type back a message to Robert asking him for details, and he tells me to meet him at Jim and Kim's. Well, don't wait up for me. Amanda needs to learn boundaries. Free-range clowns. No. No.
I never do.
I throw on a nice jacket and run out the door. It's only a short walk to Jim and Kim's, and it's a beautiful night. Why am I running? Calm down.
Yeah, Dad, go get your dick wet.
That's what I said last stream, I think. Pretty sure I said that last stream. But how did the first clown chicken hybrid come to be? Oh no. Free-range clowns or battery clowns? Both are equally bad. Ugh. I hate this conversation so much. I think you may have, yes. I walk into the bar and see the usual crowd of barflies drinking beer and watching sports. I spot Robert at the back of the bar and wave hi as I walk over. I'm 99% sure you did. I can't legally answer that question. I feel this is an obscure Stephen King from the 80s. Mo Bell? Is that meant to be novel, I'm assuming? But yes, I agree. Now I'm wondering what Amanda gets up to while we're out. Does she have an ulterior motive for getting us out the house every evening? I mean, she is an 18-year-old, so probably yes. Battery clowns drive an electric clown car, aka a Tesla. What came first, the clown or the egg? Sports ball! Amanda wants the no, she does not. No. I now want to buy obscure Stephen King furniture, though. There's a Stephen King section in IKEA. Hey man, how's it going? Hey buddy. Ahoy there, Skipper. Robert and Mary are here? Uh-oh. Carry base shower, you don't want it. Giant clown face leather seat. Oh. That's a face you don't want to sit on. I brought Mary along. Figured we'd need a drinking buddy. Oh man, I was excited to get to know Robert a little better. Now I have to deal with this weird married lady making passes at me.
Give it a rest, buddy.
Don't look so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink. Don't tell me how to live my life. I will, Ethan, I will. Carnival music intensifies. No! Wait, I've missed this. Who's Mary? Mary is Joseph's wife. She's constantly drinking and she seems very done with it all. I looked at IKEA for a new chair and they charge £15 for delivery. Jesus. That sucks. Easier to just pay someone, like a friend, for gas, if you can. I mean, not right now, obviously, but generally speaking, that sucks. Still rather that than have to barter with fuckwits on... What the... Oh, is that meant to... What? Kleinanzeigen? What's that? Mary is a bitter, angry white woman. Yeah, Akira not set up for delivery from company model. Ah, okay. Wait, is Mary a beard? I guess? Yes? Like Gumtree. Ah, okay. Yeah, I suppose so, but they do have 4 kids together, so I think maybe Joseph is just bisexual and perpetually horny. Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What are you having? Should we have whiskey? He likes whiskey. Dad after my own heart, huh? Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes them between us. Well, this wasn't how I expected my night to be going. Mary is a bit waspy. She is a little bit, yeah. I kind of like Mary, though, honestly. Here's to bad decisions and relaxed moral values, fellas. Like, once you get to know Mary, you and Bobby are gonna spit roast Mary behind the bins. No! Bisexual and perpetually horny sounds like me. What have I gotten myself into? I mean, that is basically the title of this chat, isn't it? Bisexual and perpetually horny. We all knock back the shots. I almost choke on the whiskey as it burns down my throat. Holy hell, that was a kick. I look over at Robert and Mary, who seem like old pros at this. Mary wouldn't be in the middle of that spit roast, just saying. Yeah, that's true. Mary looks like a pegger. Robert grabs his jacket and throws it on. Let's get marching. What? The night's young, Chief. Come on, we're bar hopping. Oh, alright. I don't really see the point of bar hopping. Like, why go to a different bar for one drink each time when you can just stay at the same bar and drink more? And quicker? Is that the idea? The bar hop, like, sobers you up because you have to walk between drinks? Mary walks around with a strap on 24/7. Her spies have the best mood lighting, just saying. Hell yeah. Refers to it as her little friend. I doubt it's little. I bet it's a fucking monster. Also, like, I don't know how many of you have seen Cruel Intentions, but that cross necklace has definitely got cocaine in it, for sure. It's a Pringles tube? You can't ignore her girth. You can play rounders with it? Amazing. Oh, cock rounders. Who's up for a game of cock rounders? Ooh, Cruel Intentions reference. Nice. Thank you, Kathy. Mary also has her Dominator. Well, this stream has been steamy. We leave the bar and start walking down the street. I still don't know this area of town very well, so I just follow Robert. Cock rounders? I don't have the balls for that. Well, you won't when I bat them across the field. So, where are we headed? Irish I were drinking. It's an Irish pub. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just that massive dildo bat from Saints Row. Yes, oh my god, yes. Flinches. Cock rounders is won and lost in the toss. A good pun is the whiskey to my heart.
Give it a rest, buddy. Ugh.
Fuck you, Mary. Puns are the lowest form of humour, Hawk. Try harder. The pun is painful. That pun was bad. Ouch. Am I gonna be the butt of the joke all night? Jesus, Mary. Put your fangs away for a second. Thank you, Robert. Mary gets turned on by mace spray. No. Fuck you, Mary. Mary's like, no, fuck you. Brings out the Dominator. We walk into Irish I were drinking. Bar is pretty much the same as Jim and Kim's, except for the old-timey Irish memorabilia on the wall. Next round. What are you having? Whiskey, obviously. Let's do it. Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey, and we post up in a garish green booth. Mary slides in and sidles up next to Robert, which makes me breathe a sigh of relief. I wish I were drinking. No Irishman would accept that pun. No, I feel dirty just saying it. My family are from Dublin, so I'm technically a bit Irish, but... Fuck you! My pleasure! Let's sip this one, why don't we? Suit yourself! This is TGI Fridays, but Irish themed. Yeah, basically. Mary's a complete bitch, but I'd be lying if I said it wasn't doing anything for me. Lods, oh my god, you're such a bottom. Mary is like identifying the tops and bottoms in my chat, I think. Mary immediately downs her shot in one gulp and burps loudly. That'll put hair on your chest. You are truly the paragon of grace and beauty. Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. Oi! Hey, exactly, thank you. I don't know, as a deaf dom, I'd have fun with her too. Well, I'm not saying, like, you know, 2 doms fight and wouldn't do it. Mary gives no fucks and takes no dick. Except she has 4 children. Stares and switch. Hawk, be a dear and get us another round, will you? I'm too switchy to decide. It's the Twitch switch. Switch Twitch. Oh, she stole those kids. Yeah, probably. I don't know how to process this evening at all. I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender. As I head back, I see Mary and Robert having a lively conversation. Robert roars with laughter. I don't think I've ever seen the guy smile, let alone laugh. The Switch Twitch Witch. That is me. The Twitch Switch Witch. who's a bitch. That is definitely me. I take that title. I take a seat across the booth from them and pass out the drinks. So Edith's kids snuck some pot brownies under the table at the last bake sale, right? And I spot that little hemp sweatshirted gremlin in the act. So I go up to Edith with the baggie and I'm about to tell her when all of a sudden she just freaks out at me. "You're ruining the bake sale," she says. I should have been the PTA president. Your roots are bad and blah blah blah." Robert's smiling makes me nervous. Quick, remove all sharp objects. Super AC, but that Catholic lady's turtleneck is doing things for me. Hey Richie, welcome. How you doing, bud? I'm glad to see you feeling a bit better. I hope my little get well soon package helped. Look, Mary's roots are flawless. Maybe she wasn't talking about the roots on her head. So what'd you do? I told her to have a brownie and that everything was going to be fine. I think. I don't know. I'm colorblind. Yeah, no, her roots are great. It's all the same color. Oh yeah, Mary has big repressed Les energy. I mean, if her husband's gay, why couldn't she? She's probably gay as well. They're like each other's beards. That raises more questions about the PTA than I expected, Hawk. I mean, what do you think the PTA is for? Just got home from work and now in bed. How's everyone else? I'm glad to hear it. You gotta rest up. But I'm so glad you're well enough to go back to work. That's amazing. Good for you. Really proud of you, Richie. Mary looks late 20s or early 40s. Can't tell which. I'm thinking early 40s. I mean, dissing someone's roots is catty 101. Mutual beardage. Exactly. PT and A, more like. Does that make their children purebred queers? It does, yes. They both erupt in laughter. I politely follow along with the story. She ate 3! More laughter. Okay, that was actually pretty funny. She called the cops and told them that time had stopped. Mary looks directly at me. Do you smoke weed? What? You know, the devil's letters. I have 2 big fat blunts in my purse right now. Wanna blaze? She's totally fucking with me. This is... yeah, no. Mary has a portrait in her attic. Dorian Gray wannabe. PTA plus. Yeah, I expected that being modded. Why does this game get to the when does this game get to the anal? Later on, babe, later on. Mary calls her Dominator the devil's cucumber. Oh my gosh. I feel like it's gonna be like 20 inches long, but also like hyper realistic, veiny, like this with a scrotum and like. Mary is 100% put PCP in those blunts. I don't think she has any. I think she's just fucking with me. Oh, I'm gonna be a crap mod now. That's okay, No Angel. That's okay. You're always the best mod. You deserve like a day off of rest or whatever. It's got the dimensions of a fire hydrant. Oh my god. Oh my god. You at the feds? I worked hard for what I have, and no 2-bit quarter boy is gonna drop the dime on me. So you take what you're pushing somewhere else, and I'll keep running my business the way I want it run. What? Remember? You come at the king, you best not miss. Jesus, kid, dial it back. Robert giggles helplessly. Yes, Robert, he understands me. It doubles up as a beer fridge, oh my god. Pin's a best mod badge on No Angel. I need to get you one of those badges, Ray. It's got the dimensions of a wheel of cheese. Oh no, we're back to the raclette. She's sponsored by Bad Dragon. She definitely is. She uses the spicy lube. Someone's been watching The Politician. Robert giggling causes 6 puppies to cry. Oh no!
Hey.
I'm just kidding, cowboy. Yeah, I know. That's why I was just kidding back. Lay off the kid, Mary. He might not be used to your brand of humor. Fine, fine. We sit around and sip our drinks, people watching and cracking jokes. After a little bit of time, I begin to warm up to Mary. Her jokes become much funnier and much less scary. But it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just wanted some alone time with Robert. wonder if I can get her to leave somehow. Mary, I want the D that isn't yours, okay? So back the fuck up. Mary plays gay chicken and goes too far. Date's going well when your date calls you the kid. I know, right? I have a raclette machine and raclette in my fridge. I'm so excited for when we have it this week. Oh my god, amazing. Maybe this stream, like, Guy has Fancy Fridays, so maybe we can have, like, raclette Saturdays or something. Everyone just eats fucking melted cheese. She's magically got wine again, even though we were all drinking whiskey. I think she just double hands it. She's a two-drinker kind of person. I once played gay chicken and ended up married for 3 years. Cheesy Thursdays, totally on board with that. Fuck yeah. My Swiss upbringing would be so happy if we had a weekly raclette day. Stairs and lactose intolerant. You can get, like, vegan cheese and stuff, so that's probably, like, lacto-free. Isn't Joseph wondering where you are? That's so fucking horrible. Let's go, could you get the next round, I guess? Because that's the one that's, like, the least... Fuck off, Mary. You know? There's no room for intolerance in this community. Mary doesn't play chicken. She doesn't half-ass 2 things. She whole-asses. Lactose intolerant is just milk racist. Don't at me. I haven't tried any of the vegan melty cheeses yet. I've tried vegan pizza because I made it. Like with vegan cheese and stuff, obviously. And that was nice, but and it is melty, obviously, because it's pizza, but it's not like fondue melty. So I don't know if that really counts. Let's do that one. You trying to ditch me, pal? Yes, I am. No. Because if you're trying to ditch me, you can just tell me to scram. No, it's fine. Hawk wants alone time with his new best buddy, Robert. Read you loud and clear. The wingman breaks formation to pursue their prey. I think Mary's suddenly English. I don't know why I've made her English suddenly, but... I made cheesecake bars with all lactose-free ingredients and it was awesome. Oh, that sounds amazing, lads. Done cheese on pizza, but not like a dippy one. Yeah, same. Mature hard cheeses shouldn't trigger intolerance because the lactose is naturally processed away. Ah! Pro tip, don't get vegan pizza from Domino's or Papa John's. The cheese is super plasticky. Ugh. Okay then, scram, you scary Catholic school mistress. Wait, she's calling you the wingman? No, I think she's referring to herself. The wingman breaks formation to pursue their prey. I think she's referring to herself because she likes to go and harangue people to get free drinks. Now, if you fellas will excuse me, Mary needs to sink her teeth into a helpless boy. I'm not saying Mary is a cold hard bitch, but you could keep chalk ices in her vagina. Oh my god. Go with God. Nice seeing you. Deuces, nerds. Mary gets up and saunters over to a younger looking guy at the bar. Wow. Very disappointed Mary is not into women. I think she is. I think she uses men for drinks and women for love / sex. I volunteer as tribute. I mean, what? Oh, she's a biter. I'm in. Anyone fancy an ice cream? Reaches in. Oh no. Chalk ices? In my vagina? It's more likely than you think. I mean, who hasn't ever used horny men for drinks? Exactly. It's the dumb thing in a bar. She grows on you. Does she, though? I feel like she kind of delights in making men suffer. Mary is definitely a vampire, like 100%. I bet she'll buy Resi 8. I bet she's in Resi 8. Men for drinks and women for sex? Sounds like my 20s. I've never had the opportunity. Oh, Athan, you're going to the wrong bars, mate.
Oh.
Well, she does.
But what about her and Joseph?
What about him?
You know, they're married, and she definitely tried to get in my pants the other night, and I gestured to her across the bar, where she's making goo-goo eyes at the young guy from before. He looks like he's being held hostage. Mary is Mina Harker confirmed. I miss bars. Same.
Oh, that's just a thing she does. She's harmless.
Tell that to the boy she's hanging off of. Poor kid looks like he's seen war. Robert lets out a hearty laugh. Hey, I got him to laugh. Every fuck with Mary is a hate fuck. Oh, he's gonna peg me.
Oh man, you know I pegged you for one of those straight-laced types.
I went to a gay bar on my stag do, favour to my best man who was in some kind of 9th or 10th heaven, and I was clearly not giving off the right vibes. Oh no. Yeah, phrasing, Robert. Oh, don't worry, I got pretty wild back in my day.
Still got a little wild in you?
Not yet. There's not an option for the night is young.
But I have a child I need to care for.
You know it. Although, to be fair, I was also so drunk I could barely stand. Yes, that possibly could have had something to do with it. To be fair, once I went to a gay bar, it was the first time I'd been to a gay bar because I was only 16. And I spent like a good hour or two chatting up this girl and like flirting, and we danced together, like properly like grinding on each other and all that kind of thing. And then she was like, "Oh, sorry, I thought you were straight and here with a friend." And I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I was fuming. I mean, you know, like I was only 16, so I wasn't like, "Hey, let's go to my place" or anything, because I didn't have that confidence yet. But like, I was like, "Are you joking me? I've been like practically licking your face for 2 hours." And you were like, "Oh, I thought you were the straight friend." I was gutted. But Amanda has school tomorrow. I just noticed there were eggplant emoji in with the hearts that time. Has that always been happening? No, there's like 3 different levels, Kathy. So like super good responses, eggplant. Good responses, just hearts. And then bad responses like the little dust things from Studio Ghibli. Straight radar broke. You owe me at least a fingering. Oh, bless baby queer hawk stories. I was about to say I've never done the getting drinks out of people thing, but A, I don't go out anyway, and B, not smooth enough to get away with shit like that. You totally are, though. You're a babe, Rupert. Should have actually licked her face, that'd do it. Don't lick faces, there's a pandemic on, you know. That was 12 years ago. I think we would have been fine for pandemics. You owe me your finest fingering, madame. It wasn't 12 years ago. Oh, Rupert, you don't need to be smooth. No, because you're a babe. And you are smooth, Rupert. You are so fucking smooth sometimes. Robert orders a couple more rounds of shots. I gulp. What am I getting myself into? I licked someone's face once and just got a mouthful of powder. Ugh. Oh no, Jen, that sounds awful. Gross. Don't do that.
Think you can go shot for shot?
I mean, it would also help if I had a shred of confidence. Yeah. Was it cocaine? Just powder in your face with cocaine. Yeah, why not? Just Rimmel. Only one way to look cool here. I grab the shot closest to me and down it. Robert looks impressed. He takes his shot and knocks it back. That's one. Face licking is a pretty high-risk flirting maneuver. Yes, it is. So, what do I even talk about? He's so cool, and he probably hates small talk. So how are things?
I hate small talk.
Yep. I'm picturing more Scarface, to be honest. Yeah, that would have been better. Just tasted like wallpaper paste. How do you know what wallpaper paste tastes like, Jen? I used to DJ in a bunch of places thinking it would help me meet women, but all that happened was that I would attract straight guys who wanted to talk about music and drink whiskey that they paid for. I think I got the best result I could have asked for. Definitely. Definitely. Titania, that's the wrong sort of ring for this circumstance. Oh no, Avon. I have no impulse control, that's how. This guy is male Rosa Diaz. He is! Oh my gosh, yes! Oh my gosh, lads, you are so right. She got a good rimmeling. Like, I wonder whether that fence is electric. Oh good, it isn't. It's a good way to find out. Have you ever touched an electric fence? It's actually not that bad. Okay.
Too many people, and this isn't necessarily you, but too many people think that they have to fill the dead air with noise. Personally, I think they're afraid of the silence. Or they're afraid of what the other person is going to think of the silence. You want some unsolicited advice? just learn to be comfortable with silence.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with two people sitting in silence and drinking whiskey.
Oh. Alright. Robert and I sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take in the rest of the bar. Patrons laughing, playing darts, spilling beer. Mary giving the hard sell to that young man. The young man pretending he got a phone call from one of his friends. Huh. Maybe silence is nice sometimes. Hawk, that is entirely dependent on the power on the fence. And what you touch it with. That is a good point, Aven, yes. That is a very good point. Let's go on a date and not talk to each other. Literally. What the fuck are you doing, Robert?
So, you ever kill a man?
I choke on my drink. Excuse me?
Mm-hmm.
You know, watch the life drain from someone's eyes. It's not just their life, you know. It's their hopes and dreams draining away. Every memory and experience they've ever had, gone.
No.
Hey.
Great, me neither.
Don't rub your junk on electric fences, kids. That's good advice, yes. I mean, people are into electroplay, though. It's a bit like being married. Ayo! Oh my god, this dude. What? Robert knocks back his shot and motions for me to do the same. I reciprocate.
Mm.
Licking 9-volt batteries is nice. I think we have a kink. Dial it down a notch or two, Robert.
I'm just messing with you. Relax.
I laugh nervously. Oops.
Or am I?
Electroplay is not the same as sticking your dick on an electric fence. But it could be, no angel. It could be. I laugh nervously again. Electroplay is great in a safe, controlled setting. Yes, not just randomly. Let's see how powerful this electric fence is. What is Rob compensating for? That's a good point. We sip more whiskey and people watch some more. Mary has her sights set on another man after the first one excused himself to the bathroom and, I assume, crawled out of the window. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard.
You betcha.
Robert gets up out of the booth, shouldering his jacket.
Let's roll! Sorry, whiskey. Inside voices. Let's roll.
Wait, what about Mary?
Brother, Mary is gonna be just fine.
I'ma rub my junk on this fence that smells like sheep. I look over at Mary, who's lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. Why? Thank you, Rupa. That's what I'm Troy's wet dream of. What about Mary? Fuck Mary! I look over at Mary, who's lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. She's singing happy birthday to him while he insists that it's not his birthday. Mary is a trip, what the fuck? I love her. She's evil and I love that. Afternoon, Hogomaniacs. Hey DJ, how's it going, bud? We make our way out of the bar and back onto the street, trying my hardest not to stumble, but man, that sidewalk is just coming right at me. I hope Robert doesn't notice me tripping over my own feet like this. It's the first time I've ever been drunk. Mary's off having dinner. Where to?
Mm-hmm.
You'll see.
I follow Robert through street lamp spotlights until we eventually arrive at a rundown strip mall. There's a beauty salon, a sex shop, a computer repair store that looks like it's been closed for 10 years, and finally, a liquor store.
Oh.
Wait here. I'll be right back.
After a minute, Robert returns with 2 wine bottles in brown paper bags. He hands one to me. It's time for Hawkomaniacs and we're horny to the max. I gained a level of respect for Mary. I love Mary.
Cheers.
He sits on the curb and drinks. He motions for me to do the same. This is really not where I expected the night to go. I take a sip. White Zinfandel?
What?
Nothing. I just wasn't expecting...
It is delicious, fruity, and refreshing. Don't judge me.
I start to say something, think of his lecture about valuing silence earlier, and stop. I sip on my wine and watch cars drive by. Actually, I was making a wrestling pun, Rupa, but I think I prefer yours now.
Let's throw rocks and shit at shit.
What? Robert suddenly hurls a rock at a stop sign. The ding echoes throughout the empty parking lot. Yes, Robert! Oh no, he's busting out the Bruce Springsteen.
That felt good.
He presses a stone into my free hand.
Now you try.
Who doesn't love a good rosé? Well, that was a white Zinfandel, so I assume that's not a rosé. But I love a good rosé. I don't know.
With feeling.
I look at the rock in my hand and look at the stop sign. Back at the rock, back at the stop sign. I know what has to be done. This one's for you, Poppy! I have unresolved resentment toward my father and I'm gonna express it through property damage! I hurl the rock at the sign. It sails over the stop sign right into the window of a parked car, leaving a crack. Oh, shit. Unhealthily white Zinfandel is a rosé. Oh, okay, my bad. Why does that make Robert horny? Jesus. Dude, run! I leap up and dart into the nearest alley, wine in hand. I can hear Robert's footsteps behind me. After I'm far enough away from the cracked window that I'm no longer culpable for this heinous crime, I stop to catch my breath.
Maybe we strike rock throwing from the to-do list.
This is Robert's perfect date. It is. Agreed. Suddenly, my stomach growls. Oh man, I am starving. It's a black-skinned wine grape that mostly makes reds, grown a lot in California. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Let's get pizza.
Can't argue with that. Where's good around here? Actually, I don't even care if it's good. I just need it to be edible and in my mouth in the next 5 minutes. Hey, Frizz, thank you very much for the raid. Hawk is hungry for dick. That's a great place for you to join the chat. Hydrate, thank you. The more you know, star flies across. Hey Julian, welcome to the stream. Hi Bybuff Lizard Wizard. I've read your name before, but it's still hard for me to pronounce. Hey, welcome. How you doing? What were you doing today? Were you playing more of those puzzle things? Hey Jordizzle, how's it going? Thank you for the follow, Jord. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
I know just the place.
Anyone who doesn't know Dream Daddy, it is a dating simulator. It's very funny, very well written. I'm into it. Oh, thank you for the follow, Angel Interceptor. Oh, we've got a no angel and an angel interceptor. That's going to be fun. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Time for a 12-inch Italian sausage hawk. I'm confused by the energy of the stream when I'm being the least horny one in chat. Thank you for doing the shout out, no angel. June emoji afternoon. Nice. Did you win? Dream Daddy making streams horny since 2015. God, is it that old? I can't believe Dream Daddy's been out that long. Nobody wins June emoji. Okay, fair enough. It's a matter of taste, I think. I follow Robert through a maze of alleys and side streets until we eventually end up in front of a tiny hole-in-the-wall pizza joint. The bright red neon signs where it reads Pizza, Pizza, Pizza.
Ta-da!
I can see a few exhausted-looking workers behind the counter, tossing dough and pulling piping hot pizzas right out of a stone oven. My stomach rumbles again. I totally read that as Jumanji. Amazing. 2017. Okay, it's slightly better. Yeah, I was thinking it couldn't have been that old. Now that would be a wild stream. Extra meaty. We go up to the counter and get ready to order.
Can I get 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Oh, wait, Hawk. You're cool with pineapple on pizza, right?
No, I'm fucking allergic to pineapple. Fine. We wait a minute for our pizza to come out of the oven. I'm practically drooling at the smell. The cashier hands us each a giant slice on a paper plate so saturated with grease that I'm worried it will fall apart. We take our pizzas outside and wander through the alleyways as we eat. The ultimate question. I don't mind the concept of pineapple on pizza, it's just the fact that I'm literally allergic to pineapple, so... Risk anaphylactic shock for cock. Hawk is courting death for the sake of getting on Robert's good side. I am. I take a bite. It's absolutely delicious. Pineapple is truly the best pizza topping. I am lying through my teeth.
You said it.
Man, I feel way better now. Sweet death.
You and me both.
Either way, someone ends up choking. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't believe Mel literally coughed just as I read that. I'm gonna go check she's okay because she's having a nap, so 2 seconds. Mel is fine, nobody worry. Mary! Oh my god, the timing of that though. Can somebody clip that? Because that was just magnificent. Glad Mel's good. Yeah, she's all good. I'm not that allergic to anything that when I hook up with certain cute cat owners, that'll be interesting. Oh, cat owner singular. Are you allergic to cats? That sucks. Or just like animals in general, like the fur? We hear noise coming out of a slightly ajar door in the alleyway. Jerry Halliway. Robert looks at me excitedly.
Got any more of that wild in ya?
I love my daughter and I should go home to make sure that she's alright. Yeah, sure, why not?
Good on ya.
Robert and I slide the door open and peek inside. It's completely dark except for some flickering light. We slowly creep forward, cautious not to be heard or seen. Can't imagine being allergic to pussy, TBH. Shh! Oh, it's a cinema! Don't shush me so loud. Shh! We come to the end of the hallway and find ourselves standing in front of a movie screen. Oh, this suddenly makes sense. I'm allergic and I have 4 cats, oh my gosh. That is love right there. Maybe you just really sneak into a movie theatre like a couple of teenagers.
No talking during the movie.
When I was younger, I'm pretty sure Pussy was allergic to me. Oh my god, that's the saddest thing I've ever read, lads. We look into the audience and are surprised to find that it's almost completely empty, save for a row of a few teenagers in the front. They look annoyed when they notice us. Robert starts making his way to the very back of the theatre and I follow him. We settle in with our wines and try to make sense of this movie. It's a romantic comedy, I think. A young man is frantically trying to get through New York to find the woman that he's finally realised that he's in love with. I'll go back on the phone and get it. Thank you. Can't get my clip far enough back. Oh no. Oh yeah, back row. Well, we all know what that means. Cheeky hand job. Kiss already! There's nobody to kiss yet. You want him to kiss the taxi driver?
Hell yeah.
The kids down the way notice us heckling. One of them speaks up. Hey man! Oh, it's Ernest!
Hey man, keep it down!
Oh damn, that's Ernest Hemingway, Hugo's kid. I gave a guy a blowjob in the cinema. Oh my god! Ernest! Hey Ernest! I know you! It's me! Your neighbour! Hi! Armrests were a right pain, I bet. Ernest turns back around, embarrassed. I turn back to Robert. He kiss anyone yet? Turns out that yes, he did kiss someone. He made his way out to a tiny island near New York to profess his love for a woman who for some reason he knew would be there. She tells him that they hit the jackpot. He said that they had, but I think there was some subtext I'm missing there.
Boo! Love is dead. Shut up! It's beautiful!
No, you shut up. Ernest grumbles. The credits start to roll. I stand up. Robert immediately pulls me back down. Theatre floors are gross. Yes, they are. At least you didn't kneel on the floor. You'd probably still be stuck there. That is true, yes.
Hundreds of people worked very hard to make this film happen, and you're gonna sit here and appreciate them.
He pulls you down, eh? Okay.
Look at that. Elizabeth Shelton. She worked really hard. I bet she did lots of good, wardrobe design. Thank you, Elizabeth Shelton, for this beautiful film-going experience.
Robert's got the right idea on credits. He does. He watches the credits. My friend's dad applauds the credits, bless his heart.
And Peter Anders, catering, fed a bunch of people so they could have the energy to do their jobs. What a guy.
We let the credits roll while Robert individually thanks every member of the crew. Once it's finally over and he makes sure no animals were harmed in the making of this film, we leave the movie theatre. Plus sometimes there's a little treat at the end of the credits. Exactly. We're still talking about blowjobs. How come you got... That's so funny that Ray can say blowjobs but you can't. We stumble into the theatre parking lot, polishing off the rest of our wine. Hey assholes! Out of nowhere, a rock flies through the air and hits me on the knee. My knee? What the hell? Mod power! Ray's a mod and mods are allowed the bad words. I bet Rob is really into silver screen movies. Well, on his profile thingy it said his favourite genre was like Italian neorealism or something, so... Jesus Christ, Ernest! I mean, we did also throw rocks, so... Ernest and his friends stand in the alleyway blocking our exit.
Oh, what do you guys want?
Why'd you go and throw a rock at my knee? This is my good knee! My orthopedist is gonna be pissed! You are not allowed to say queef, apparently. Ernest tosses another rock up and down in his hands. What's wrong with this kid? Only at property! That's true, I suppose.
You ruined my theater-going experience. Now you have to pay.
I need a good voice for Ernest, but I can't decide on one. Oh, well, I don't have any cash on me right now, and, like, movies got really expensive. We didn't throw rocks at people. That's a good point. That kid needs a fucking shoeing. Ernest hucks another rock at my other knee. I'm able to jump out of the way, but I didn't properly stretch before physical activity, and I'm gonna feel super sore in the morning. Robert better have a 9mm on him. Are we being held up by a kid? A group of kids, but yes. Give him my braces are too tight voice. What? I don't know what that voice is. Oh yeah, he loves Fellini. Oh yeah, totally. 8.5, am I right? Robert has at least 4 knives on him now. That's a good point, yes.
Hey, you take that back. That was a beautiful love story with really genuine acting. You call that good acting? What classicist mainstream slop have you been served your entire life?
Oh, it's the scene from Space. Yes, it is.
What? What? Have you ever seen any Michael Powell? Matter of Life and Death? 1946? Easily the toughest 5 minutes of love you'll ever witness. Listen, man. No, you listen. That popcorn-ass drivel the mass media is shoving down your throat will only make you dumber and sadder. You of all people should strive for a higher standard in the art you consume. Your name is Ernest Hemingway, for Christ's sakes.
I feel like we shouldn't mention that. So they went to see Twilight. To talk with Hugo the next morning. I apologise, we had an altercation with your son last night, and long story short, he ended up getting kneecapped.
Oh no, now you've done it.
Ernest rushes Robert, screaming like a banshee.
Ah!
That's my banshee scream. I dive between Ernest and Robert, trying to stop the kid. He lunges forward, kicking me as hard as he can in the knee. What is this obsession with my knees? Fuck, my knee! Fuck the kid up, Robert! Robert gets in between Ernest and myself. It's as if he's seeing red.
Kick his fucking ass, Robert!
Don't mention the name. That kid is gonna hate English lit classes, right? I mean, his dad is also the English lit teacher, so yes. Fuck, my fucking knee hurts.
No one hurts my friend.
Ooh.
Alright, buddy. Talk like punk, get hit like a punk.
Robert squares up into a boxer's stance. You know, I was joking about 9mm earlier, but...
Queensberry rules. 3-minute rounds with 1 minute rest in between. No low blows, fish hooks, J-jabs, J-grabs, or high blows. What? And don't even think about pulling an illegal turnstile. That's an automatic deduction of 3 points.
What?
You'll have to designate a second if you're unable to fulfill your role as a main duelist. One of your friends over there looked like he has enough youthful vivacity to handle it.
Hey man, I don't want to get dragged into this. That movie sucked.
It's too late. You two are bloodbound. If he dies, you die.
Oh dear.
Sorry, I don't make the rules. Talk to Queensberry.
We're just gonna go.
Ernest and his friends warily back away. Robert calls after them.
The Queensberry Association will hear about this and consume better content.
Sorry, I had to mute there. Robert's voice is starting to get to me now. Just punch the little shit, Jesus. Why didn't you just grab his hoodie toggles and strangle the little cunt? You're not gonna kill him, Robert. He doesn't need a second. This is not a Jane Austen novel, Rob. Thank you, Nigel. I wouldn't lay money on that, Xena. Yeah, he weirded them out. For fans of this, I recommend My Dad Wrote a Porno podcast. Oh, okay, cool. Don't demand satisfaction. You're not Aaron Burr, just twat him. I think he didn't want to hit a child, so he just deliberately weirded him out. I think that was the plan. Once the teens are safely out of earshot, Robert turns to me. Were you about to actually fight that kid?
Are you kidding me? I would never hit a child. That would be despicable.
There we go, see?
You throw the rules at them, though, they always bolt. Nobody wants a Queensberry sanctioned throwdown. But full disclosure, I made half of that up.
Wow.
See, you don't even have to know the rules. You just make them up. Come on, let's get out of here.
I would never hit a child. Psychologically harm, however. I don't hit children. But shanking though, for sure.
Oh boy.
Robert and I are cool down a bit as we walk back to the neighbourhood.
I'm so sorry. I get really into the art of filmmaking when I drink.
It's okay. I think it's cool how much you like movies. To be honest, I don't know a lot about them myself. That is incorrect, Hawk.
Buddy, I got so much to show you. You ever see any Sam Fuller?
I haven't.
Fuller is cash.
Ooh. Thanks for defending my honour, yes.
It's a little strange when you say it that way, but sure, why not?
Robert throws an arm around my shoulder, and we drunkenly belt out tunes all the way back. We finally get to his doorstep. Tie his shoelaces together and push him over, yes. There's other ways to inflict trauma, that's true. I'd never hit one, but I'd sure as hell cook one. False modesty, clearly. Get him to invite you back to his place and kiss your knee better. Aww. Where's my beautiful Hugo gone? Grandcall, welcome. Hugo is still here. We're just having a date with Robert at the minute. Then we'll go see Hugo again later. Promise. So are you a happy drunk or an angry drunk? I'm a lovey drunk. That's so me, to be fair. He's a 19th century romantic drunk. I'm such a theatre lovey when I get drunk. This was an interesting night. Want to come back to my place and put a couple of fingers in my thigh? Jesus, Richie. I am a boy.
I liked it.
A smile forms on his cheeks. A rare sight.
Let's hang again soon, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, American Fanny. That makes sense. Yes, good point. I linger there for a second, swaying drunkenly in the night breeze. Robert claps me on the shoulder.
Oh boy.
Night, bud.
Robert heads back inside and I stumble my way back home. Yay, we did it! That went well. S rank? Fuck yeah!
But you made me glad.
Is that what guy dates are like? Just drinking with a mate but extra sex? I mean, that's what my dates are like. If it was a British game, I'd have said Bumble. No. Ooh, hello. Bumhole. Okay, right, yes. Well, points for that, because I didn't even think of the American version, so well done. What is this? Hey, are you up to anything tonight? Hugo and I were planning to go down to the art walk downtown, and we're wondering if you would care to accompany us. Two English accents, this is going to get confusing. I apologise for my complete lack of voices. I would normally write a letter longhand, but I've run out of distressed parchment paper. Whoa, why can I see Damien and Hugo's chat? Oh, why can I see Damien and Hugo's chat? They're talking to you, you dumbass. Am I a hacker? But I don't even have a hack alias. The feds are gonna bust down my door any minute now. I'm no Sum Fuller fan, but I'll let you show me the naked kiss. Nice, lads, nice. I read that as naked kids and I was horrified. Oh no. I've got to destroy this computer. Hawk, this is a group chat. Oh, thank God. Do either of you guys know how to destroy a computer? You can run Derek's boot and nuke from a startup flash drive, but once you've done that, it's best to physically destroy the platters altogether. The Victorians were well versed in information security. Hawk, do you want to go see some art or not? Art is good, let's go see art. Damien does know his stuff. That's good advice. God, Hawk, why are you such a himbo? Grunkle, I missed a throwdown? You did miss a throwdown. T-Fed is legit. Yeah, Ernest Hemingway Vega kicked us in the fucking knees. He did, what a piece of shit. Damon and Hugo invited me to the monthly art walk in downtown... Monthly? Wow. Downtown Maple Bay. Never really been to one of these before, so I'm not quite sure what I'm in for. I think I'm here a bit early. I don't see Damien or Hugo around anywhere, and I feel just a little uncomfortable standing among all these fancy art people. Hawk? I turn around. It's Joseph! Joseph, what are you doing here?
Oh.
Joseph scoffs at me. What am I doing here? How could you ask me that? I'm obviously a huge art,
Oh.
appreciator? Appreciatist? Okay, fine. Damien invited me to this art walk thing. I'm guessing he invited you too? Yep. Admittedly, a little out of my depth here. I'd hazard a guess, Hawk, and suggest you're in for some art. Art wanker? A huge art hole? Can't tell his art from his elbow. Nice. Is Joseph the token jock? No, that's Craig. Joseph is a youth pastor or youth minister or something. Thank God. I thought I was gonna be the odd one out. Can't read. Are you allowed to say that? Say what? You know, thank God. Yep. I actually get double points when I say it since I'm a minister. The points get you into heaven. That's how it works. Anyway, where are the guys? Joseph makes pasta for the children of the corn. He fucking does. I look and spot Hugo and Damien, who seem to have just arrived at the gallery. Good eve, good eve, good eve.
Oh.
Evening, friends.
Oh.
Who's ready for some art? Art is dead and nothing is real. I have no idea what I'm in for. Same.
Ah.
All you have to know is that if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, there's generally always a table that has free wine and cheese. Fuck yeah, wine and cheese. I like art now. I got the table in my sights. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna help myself to some tiny wines. I get cheese and tiny wine. I really want to get tiny wine, but I don't want to go with Joseph. Why aren't Hugo and Damien together? They're perfect. Oh, that would be cute. I think I to the wrong art galleries, right? I'm gonna go with Hugo and Damien. So, what's this first place? This particular artist specializes in landscape painting of various locales within the American Northeast. Resist the cheese. Only time I'll ever tell you that. I mean, I'm resisting in-game cheese because I know I'm in for real-life cheese later on. With my food orgy. Yeah, Joseph can get in the bin, yeah. I look at the art. It is rad art. The risk of sounding uninformed. Do all of these landscapes look like butts to you guys? What? Just realised who Hugo reminds me of. Did you all ever see Garth Marenghi's Dark Place? I've seen one episode, but I don't really remember it. Apart from a big explosion. That's pretty much all I remember in that. Damien and Hugo lean in, examining the paintings in earnest. Would appear as if you are correct. Valid assessment, Hawk. Hey, this art stuff's pretty easy. How can landscapes look like butts? Like two hills, I guess? Like overlapping slightly? Hills, yeah, exactly. Thank you, Kathy. Oh, it gets more complicated. Sometimes the butts are more symbolic, sometimes the butts are metaphors. Sometimes art is about the butts they don't draw. I know other writers who use subtext and they're all cowards! Joseph is straight as an arrow but chats up the other dads so he can get them back to Mary's fuck dungeon. Dean Lerner. Ooh yeah, Hills. Reminds me of Richard Ayoade's character. Wow, yes, I see that. I have a friend request. Ooh, exciting. Anyway, I'll get to that in a minute, sorry. Hugo! Some hills are butts, some hills are boobs. Assessment. Just give him a shotgun and it'll be perfect. Interesting. Joseph returns to our group with tiny cheese and wine. What'd I miss?
Oh.
Butts. Shame. The cheese is nice, though. Getting a very strong Paps of Jura vibe? I don't know what that one is, sorry. I'm so tired I forgot hills exist and I live in Sheffield. Oh, bless you. Damien would be Noel Fielding. I mean, obviously. Shall we visit the next place? Damien is basically just Richard from IT Crowd. We leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. This gallery is a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of... I'm not even sure. Hang on the walls. Right, you're a fucking dog and I adore you. Damien is prettier than Noel Fielding. Agreed, yes. Is that guy purposefully dressed as the 10th Doctor? Yeah, pretty much. The hills in the island of Jura are called the Paps of Jura because they look like Norks or on someone lying on their back. Oh, I see. Right. I walked up a hill this morning. Oh my god. Damien reminds me more of Banderas in Interview, to be honest. Yeah, I see that also. Oh. Oh, jeez. What am I looking at here?
Hey.
This is abstract art. I think the more important question is, what does this art mean to you? I stare at the painting, concentrating as hard as I can on its meaning. It's a butt. It's a butt. Everyone else stares at the painting. Yeah, that's definitely a butt. More butts! I walked to the shops in the snow and honestly I'm so glad there's no hills around here. Bless you lads. It's always a butt. While a valid assessment, I feel like the artist was trying to make a different statement. Is this the Ray Gallery? Yes, it is! Probably how much you like butts. You are a servant of the Lord. We're all God's creatures, even butts. Comparing this piece to the artist's body of work, I'm pretty sure this represents the sense of isolation he feels creating traditional abstract artwork in a field that's rapidly moving towards digitization. Classic butt appreciators. Hell yeah. Damn good gallery then. Fuck yeah. Wow, how do you figure that? That's what it says on the placard. Oh. Let's look at a few more of these. We walk around the gallery, sampling some more of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but Abstract art is kind of growing on me. It's interesting that the artist chooses not to let their work be defined by... what's the word? Realism? Realism. As we're looking at one of the paintings, a patron scoffs loudly.
Psh, I could do that.
Oh.
Excuse me?
What?
Hugo, not here.
Hmm?
No, come back here. The patron walks away, not noticing Hugo fuming right next to him.
Hmm?
Sampling. I like the idea that you're just like nibbling on a corner of it. Just getting real close to the painting, like... You say you could do that, but you didn't. You don't seem to have the intellectual depth or the artistic skill to execute a piece even a fraction as impressive as this one.
I'm not angry.
Art-
just disappointed.
Art is the truest expression of the self, and it seems like your self is bad, so your art would be bad. I'm detecting hints of... paint. Sir, this is not a pipe. Hugo's insult game isn't the best, but there's no denying his passion. Damien is holding him back at this point. Friend, he's not worth it.
I don't know.
Hugo manages to cool down. He smooths his jacket. I'm sorry, I just love art very much. We know, buddy. I pat Hugo on the shoulder. You know what would ease the mood? Is it cheese? No. Everyone's voices are getting swapped around. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm too tired to be consistent. It's wine and cheese. Co-signed. The four of us head over to the wine and cheese table, which thankfully is grounded in realism and is actual wine and cheese. But, damn it. We got one last stop on the tour. You lot feeling up for it? Is it going to be any weirder than this art? It is absolutely weirder than this art. Excellent. Let's do it. Hugo reminds me of the Mumsnet weirdo who's wailing at the Mona Lisa. What? I don't understand this reference either. What? Okay, I zoned out and now there's a vampire looking dude. Yeah, that's Damien. He's cute. Damien, Hugo, Joseph and I walk over to a performance in the street. Several masked performers in leotards undulate wildly on the ground, screaming both at each other and us.
Norm MacDonald.
So, quick question.
Oh.
Shoot. What is happening? I second this question.
Ah.
Performance art. What does it mean? Again, I pose the very same question to you, Mr. Daddy. But... what do you think they're trying to say? I believe it's less about what they're saying and more about why they're saying it. Oh yeah, who doesn't love some performance art? More wine. I think there's something special about performance art. With almost every other form of art, music, painting, photography, the artist uses their medium as a conduit for their emotions. With performance art, the medium is the artist. It's the purest expression of raw emotion. Did you just get me? Just clip me sniffing, how dare you? Thank you. It's art as catharsis. That's beautiful, Damien. So, what you're saying is, if I start making really loud fart noises right now, it's art as long as I, like, really mean it? Damien fixes him with a hard stare. I was gonna start making fart noises, but based on that look on your face, that joke isn't gonna play well with this crowd. Okay, that's pretty wild. Like, I can even understand tears, but wailing, screaming. Oh, is this the Mona Lisa thing? Let me have a look. Shall I read it out? I'll read it out. I get very moved by certain types of art and music, so much so that I occasionally cry. Last year I went to the Louvre and ended up silently weeping at a number of artworks. When we got out of the gallery, DH admitted that he finds it all a bit over the top and unnecessary, as if I do it on purpose. Anyway, we've just got back from Rome. I became a little overwhelmed in the Colosseum when I thought about the violence and death that had taken place there. DH said I was the only one on the entire place crying and he was fed up with it. I explained that I don't do it on purpose, it just gets to me. We went to the Sistine Chapel the day after, and he ended up screaming at the Michelangelo. A number of tourists tried to console me, but DH just walked off muttering, "For fuck's sake." I felt so stupid. When we got out, DH had a massive rant about me about how I spoil everything for him, and he often wishes he was with someone normal who he could visit places without making a scene. He also declared that he no longer enjoys travelling with me. I'm gutted because travel is the main thing we do. Amazing. What a fucking knob. I mean, it is Mumsnet, that is a good point, yes. Yes, the screaming is like performative or mentally troubled. Yeah, there's no... yeah.
Ah.
Wise.
Hmm.
We watch the rest of the performance as earnestly as we can and clap politely after the dancers scream their way off stage. Good old Turf Towers! Phew, I think I'm all arted out. Agreed. We all decide to walk home together.
Hmm.
We make our way back to the cul-de-sac, tiny wine and tiny cheese sloshing around in my stomach. I think what I've learned tonight, and not just what I've learned about art, which was nice and extremely informative, but what I've learned tonight is that when you put a bunch of tiny wine and tiny cheese together, it eventually becomes regular wine and regular cheese, followed by too much wine and too much cheese. The tiny cheese lulled me into a false sense of security. I felt safe with the tiny cheese. Wax wings too close to the sun.
Oh.
Cheese wings? That would melt in the sun too, and I feel like it's much more appropriate imagery. Plus it'd be delicious. Nice Emmentaler perhaps, possibly. Hey, if you guys were painters, what would you paint? I actually dabble in oils. I mostly paint landscapes. Not very good, but it's a nice way to pass the time.
Oh.
Too much cheese? I will fight you, Hawk. Don't fight me. I'm on your side. This is Game Hawk. I cannot control what they're saying. It's not my fault. There's no such thing as too much cheese. I fully agree with you. I'm with you. I think I would focus on personal portraits of people in unique professions. Like, for example, luchadors. I will fight everyone! Damien paints beige cows. Damien paints Naruto fan art. Come on. I dabble in oils too. Olive, castor, Formula One, baby, you name it. I think I'd paint boats, seascapes, maybe some lighthouses. Mostly boats. Excuse me. What? Excuse me what? Really?
Hmm.
Sasuke fan art particularly, definitely. Sasuke even. WD-40, ay. Yeah, I'm surprised you're choosing boats in favour of a long history of religious imagery in artwork.
Huh.
What? Boats are cool.
Hmm.
What about you, Hawk? Can I say butts? Tasteful nudes of the artist. Yes.
Hmm.
Art is a money-making business. I know what sells. We finally get to the cul-de-sac. Lods with a little sample platter of motor oils. Amazing. Alright, boys. Good art. Good art. Agreed.
Hey.
See you guys around? Whether you want to or not, we're all neighbours after all. That was weirdly ominous. I head inside to deal with my inevitable cheese over. All of the above at the same time. I particularly enjoy the bouquet on the Castrol. But honestly, the Mobile wins for flavour. Naked butt comprised of vegetables. Right, I'm gonna have a quick break because I need to refill my drink. And then shall we have... I think Craig's the only one left that we haven't done a first date with, so I'll do that and then I think we'll call it a day because I don't think I have the energy after last night to do much more than that. Okay, so have a drink, have a stretch, I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes. I hope Kira's okay. Send me a message if she's not back when I finish streaming. Just let me know she's got back, alright? Please. You wouldn't mind. It's still snowing here, but like barely. Still snowing again, but not a nice slow fluttery stuff. Snow is almost horizontal, Jesus. Yeah, I'll let you know. Thank you. Fingers crossed for Kira. Yes. Right, so pretty sure this is right, isn't it? We haven't actually dated Craig yet, no. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur, fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's got to do it. On a Friday night, you're most likely to get one last good cardio session in, for fuck's sake. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? A box of energy bars? My god. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6-minute mile. What did you want to be when you grew up? Be a pong ball champion. What's your favourite movie genre? Buddy cop movies forever. Try the old date. Scaling a huge, dangerous mountain for fun. Would you never leave home without an extra tube of energy gel? Spend a lot of time thinking about my mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Oh my god. Craig, get a life. Just sent an email that the flowers I ordered for our flowerversary tomorrow are delayed because of all the snow. Makes me sad, Panda. Aww, that sucks. I'm sorry. Energy gel? Yeah, I think... I don't know. Is it like... Do you put it on? Like, do you rub it on yourself? Or is it, like, edible? I have no idea. Imagine thick Lucozade. Ugh. Craig, you know you're always busy, but you need to get a fucking life. I thought your Craig Get a Life was directed at me. Oh my god, lots. No, I'm sorry. No. No, I mean, don't be a sad panda, but, you know, I'm sure you have a life. I wonder what Craig's up to today. Yeah, this is going to be really weird for you, lads. I navigate to Craig's Dadbook page and type out a message. I think it's a thing you can eat. Okay. Hey, bro. Or should I say neighbor? Let's catch up like old times. A couple moments pass by before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. Bro, my man! Let's definitely hang soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend long benders, but it's still gonna be fun. Think for a moment. This could be a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in his new element. Yeah, it's like sports paste? Like honey but with electrolytes. It's fucking grim, to be honest. Oh. Sounds it. We exchange a couple more messages and he logs off to prep for the game. Owl's going live, so I'm off. See you later, sweetie. Alright, Subi, thanks for stopping by. I'm sure my dad's had it. He's one of those weird running people. Fitness food is grim in general, yeah. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda Panda. I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece. What you working on? Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. I take a closer look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs. Mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Craig invited us to a softball game. Wanna go? Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you bought me all the gear and then you took me to the first game and then someone hit a ball towards me and I just ran off the field crying? And then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up, yes? I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic sentient softball. So, does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eye, determined. I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this! Hey, Jonas, thanks for the look! The idea, as I understand it, is basically the advantages of Lucozade without having stuff sloshing around your stomach. Okay. Lucozade is disgusting. I do not understand people who like it. Amanda and I make the short drive out to the local softball field. For a kids' softball game, it's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats on the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere.
Ugh.
So, when do the kids start crying and running off the field?
You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right?
Okay, but if I don't see some kids cry, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed.
I genuinely love Lucozade Sport. It's great for hangovers too. Flat iron brew and a banana is the perfect hangover cure, I find. Flat because you don't want fizzy when you're hungover. But iron brew is all sugary and stuff, and the potassium in bananas is great for stomach problems. Lucozade supports good hangover recovery. Oh well, I may check it out. Well, I say that like I get drunk and get hangovers all the time. I don't really drink that much, so.
For nostalgia purposes, of course. Not because I take joy out of children fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that.
The game starts and the kids run out onto the field.
Aw, hello, baby.
You see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest, as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot? Reading the kids' brightly coloured jerseys, I see that it's the Maple Wave Flatjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flatjacks? Why is our mascot a fucking pancake then?
Oh, man.
Choke up on the bat, Miranda.
Yeah, Miranda, square up.
How much do you know about softball?
Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard, despite their name. But yelling is fun.
Also, Smith's Square Chip Crisps, good morning after a night on the pills recovery. You need that salt replenishment. Ah, I usually just inhale carbs when I'm hungover, which is barely any different to me usually. That's fair.
Give it a shot, it's cathartic.
What are you willing to sacrifice to win? Leave it all out on the field, Miranda. If you want this, you're gonna have to bleed for it.
Who I assume to be Miranda's father gives me a dirty look. I shoot it back at him. That attitude isn't gonna bring Miranda to D1.
Dad, please don't fight any other dads while we're out here.
Oh, the accent went a bit weird there, because I can't do R's. We watch a couple innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Greg's trained his team pretty well. Seems like he's really good with kids. Fuck Donald's brekkie is the greatest hangover. Kill or cure. Kegstand Craig is good with children. Whoa.
It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one has run off the field crying yet.
Amanda, dear, you have to let it go.
Let what go? I'm perfectly fine.
The opposing team is up at bat. They hit a fly ball out into the centre field. The tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead.
See? It's completely justifiable fear.
The girl plops down on the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. Carries her off the field as she sobs. McDee's is pretty great when hungover, just a massive influx of grease and sugar. That is what you need, yes. And it's strange to think about how this was the guy who once backflipped off of a roof and into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see one outfielder eating fistfuls of grass. My hangover Subway, footlong BMT on herb and cheese, double cheese, add bacon, toasted, no salad, chipotle sauce, and salt and pepper. So much sugar, fat, and salt it resets you. Nice. I knew a nurse who would give herself an IV before going to bed, which I feel like that's a good idea for a hangover cure, but also, like, don't inject yourself with things when you're drunk. But she'd just do, like, a saline solution thing to, like, rehydrate while she slept, basically. 3 Cokes and a Spezzy. Coke and Fanta mixed. Ah, okay, if you're really feeling it. Or cookies, not Cokes. Can't read. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and... Oh no, it's coming right for me. Oh no. Oh no, I know, I know, I know, I know. I close my eyes and brace for impact. I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement.
I caught the ball.
You saved me.
I caught the ball! Dad, I caught the ball!
You did it, Amanda!
I faced my fears! I defeated the softball! I can do anything!
Amanda and I share a big hug. A tender moment that I don't think anyone else watching really understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends and Craig's team are declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands.
Great job, everyone.
I have to avoid a hangover in the first place, because mine are now screaming panic attacks rather than nausea and headaches. I end up drinking the really sugary flavoured ciders, like the toffee apple flavoured ones, which means I'm bouncing off the walls all night and wake up with normal blood sugar. That's clever, yes. Go Mad Panda, yes! Yeah, that's one of the reasons... How do I cuddle Amanda? That's one of the main reasons I stopped drinking I mean, not that I drank a lot, but like I barely drink nowadays, is because my hangovers now are so horrible. I get like stomach migraines, and my blood sugar just like disappears. I get the shakes and all kinds of horrible stuff. Like, I get to the point, like, I always wake up really early when I've had a drink because my body is like, you are so fucked up right now, I'm scared you're gonna die, so wake up! We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, talking with some of the parents. Craig, great work, man!
Thanks. Been working hard all season. It's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls.
Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? Yes, we had a tea party. You were there. The joy of not drinking is always being able to drive home to your bed, no matter where you are. I can't drink during I wake up, no joke, being scared of the furniture. Oh, that's weird. I have quite an irrational fear of drowning in my own vomit as well. That also stops me from drinking too much. Because I had a teacher who, when I was really young, told me that if you drink too much, you will like vomit because you're drunk, and you'll be asleep because you're drunk, so you'll die. Yeah. My bookcase loomed at me and it terrified me. Oh, bless you.
Hello.
Hey, killer playing out there.
Yeah, you guys rule.
Thank you.
You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you is the evil one?
Hazel.
Yeah, it's me. Good looking out. You guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think if I did, I'd be doing that constantly. Yeah, I take all of her math tests. And I usually throw rocks at stuff when people get mad. I tell them I'm Briar. What?
We will talk about this later.
Big on plant names, huh? Well, the daughter's called River, so I think it's just nature. The baby daughter, I mean, they're all daughters.
Hawk, bro, I just got a couple more things to clean up, then we can hang.
Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation. Not so fast. We have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team to get pizza. Well, I don't know why she's English. She should be American.
Oh, I don't know if I can.
Nonsense! The girls won! What sort of celebration could we have without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him goo-goo eyes. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. Amanda and I share a look.
Alright. Is it cool if my bro comes along?
The mum looks slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile. Of course!
Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza?
What?
What?
It's a real place. Take a ticket, honey mom. The threesome? An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of a minivan and into a local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. Reminds me of all the awful pizza we put into our bodies back in the day.
Remember how we used to just fold whole pies in half and then put taco fillings in them?
Ah, pizzacos. I could never forget. Ray, that's my line! How did we survive college? Dang it, now I want an awful pizza. Me too.
Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside of us.
Oh man, I want taco pizza. Yeah, that sounds amazing. The good old days. Kids run around, playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple of slices of mediocre pizza.
Hey, give me a piece of that.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, I'm just kidding. Strictly eating salad here.
Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda.
Dad!
A different mum walks up to us, talking to Craig as if we weren't even there. Hey Fade, welcome! I remember back when I loved Taco Bell. I've never had Taco Bell. I've never had tacos, I don't think. Gonna go make stew instead. Ooh, love stew. What kind of stew? Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day about how great you are.
Oh, I'm happy to look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own.
It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Tacos are amazing. Taco Bell is to tacos as McDonald's is to steak. Okay. I'd have to take a day trip to Cardiff to get a Taco Bell. I've got some beef shin, beef ribs, and a fucking load of veg. Oh, that sounds amazing. Good lord, introduce her to Mary. Then afterwards I can get a Joe's ice cream. Is that good? That sounds like it's a good thing, but I'm not familiar. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Craig smiles sheepishly.
Thank you so much, dude.
Craig holds his fist up for a fist bump from the mom in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. I wish Craig got it from all angles. He will later. Joe's Ice Cream is a Swansea thing, but they opened a place in Cardiff as well. Craig definitely could get it from all angles. Heading off to make dinner now. Take care, all. Take care, Kathy. Partner's American, so I get lots of homemade Mexican food. Ooh, nice. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Tag team. I give Amanda another knowing look, and she hits me back with a nod. She understands. Amanda puts a hand to her stomach and looks at me with puppy dog eyes. Dad, I don't feel so good. I think I ate too much pizza. Oh no, sweetie. You're not gonna projectile vomit everywhere, are you? Yeah, I think I am gonna projectile vomit everywhere right now. The words projectile vomit and right now usually seem to get everyone to clear out, but Martha's not budging. You want to throw him a bone, am I right? You bite your tongue, Amanda! Back it up, Martha. You're in the splash zone. I drank a lot of orange juice this morning and it's feeling pretty acidic. You'll be fine. Amanda shoots me a worried look. This con is going sideways. I should have known that a mom of all people would know the fake puke scam. Well, I guess it went away and I'm fine now and nothing's wrong. If I hear too much pizza again, I will wash your mouth out with soap. She turns her back on me to Dr. Craig. So, I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover. Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Oh, of course, but I could always use help watching after everyone tonight. If you're not doing anything. Uh-oh, mum radar. Wow, this lady is really going for the gold. Ha! It'll actually be nice to have a night to myself and River, but thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into a coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention towards her daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine, I swear, if we have to buy it! Martha storms off towards her kid. She seems nice. Oh, look at the little bubble! River! Martha wants to speak to the manager. Oh, looks like the snow's easing off, that's good. Yeah, the team is one big, weird family. Takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens! Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Phew, I finally think I have time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh? Only on days like today, I hope. Dad! Hey, girls.
Dad, can you help us beat our record in DDR? We told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help.
Oh, man.
Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad...
Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy.
Oh.
Sorry, dudes. Duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit.
The arcade and the toilets are in the same direction. Is that good or bad? I mean, do you get mixed up if you've had too much to drink? I worry about this. It's all good, buddy. Destroy him on the dance mat? Like, I'm not normally into public stuff, but... And it's a big but. Craig runs off with his daughters and I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but... Seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. Definitely wasn't like this in college. Clean up in the outrun cabinet. Feel like we might be a third wheel here.
There's worse places than arcade to be left on your own device. Left to your own devices.
6 PM, farewell, sad work laptop. Yay! You're right. Wanna drop some coin on pinball?
You know it.
Amanda and I pull up to a machine that's feeling pretty hot and get to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. Hello, not as nice but happy personal laptops. And immediately she gets multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. You're pretty good.
Don't patronize me.
Hey, just trying to pay a compliment. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honoured just being able to watch. You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Yeah, we went to college together.
Please don't lean on my thing.
Huh, that's so interesting. So, do you know if he's, like, available? Gonna lurk for a bit while I prep dinner. No worries, regular. I mean, I'll be finishing up soon, I think. I honestly don't know if I could say.
Seriously, you're gonna make it tilt.
Because it's just that it seems like so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it'd be great if he...
Lady, I swear to God.
All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt.
You stone harpy.
What?
I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings.
Oh, good for you, Amanda. Amanda.
Bro,
What's going on?
now's our chance. We don't get out of here now, we're stuck for the rest of the night.
I love you, Amanda, right? Well, bitch. Fuck you, Janet. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out of the pizza place. Finally! Amanda promises that she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home.
Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro.
Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get you all to myself for a second. River burps. Well, almost all to myself.
Hold up.
Craig walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball.
Up for some catch?
I feel sorry for Craig. Yeah, me too. What the fuck, guys? Those harpies. Amanda was right. Might be less catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth.
I have a cooler in my car that we could grab. There's only juice boxes in there.
Man, fatherhood is strange. PTA mums are scary. Yeah, I can imagine.
Telling me. Can't believe I'm looking back on my Craigstand Craig days and reminiscing about it.
Those are some good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull off the rare horizontal keg stand.
It was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me.
I haven't probably hung out with Craig in so long. I don't even know where to begin. Oh, Hawk is like a puppy. Yes. Ask about the kids, yeah. I can't believe you're a father of 3.
Neither can I. You know me, I'm an indecisive person.
Switched your major 4 times.
Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, but raising kids, Briar and Hazel were born, it all finally made sense. It was like all the time I'd spent trying to figure things out led to them. Couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them.
I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing to ever happen to me. It'd be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I would still be proud of the life I lived. Someone is after a bro job. Ayy! Indecisive person, 3 kids to make sure you can pick the one you like best? Yeah, probably. That makes sense. Ask about softball. So, is softball coach the life you wanted, or was it the life that was thrust upon you?
Ha! I'll admit that I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy that we just had to get them into sports, but no one was there to run the team. The more I did it, the more I saw how much it meant to all the girls. I'm worried there'd be a riot if I quit.
There would be with the mums. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats. 1 set of twins and 1 was an accident. Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
Or maybe like a last-ditch effort to save the marriage with Smashley. Hawk said thrust, everybody drink. Good to know he's okay with a bit of thrusting.
They're They're quick and they work as a team. I've trained them too well.
They take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Oh my god, I was literally about to say they remind me of fucking the compies in Jurassic Park. That's so funny.
Exactly.
Ask about the business. So, you run a business now?
Yep, we sell fitness gear. Imports and exports mostly, but we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear soon.
I nod. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, sweating. Sounds like you'd make a killing.
If you ever need athletic gear, I've got you back.
Hastily sips my tea. You'd sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure, I guess athleisure because it's America, wear brand while I mow my lawn.
That is the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to, yes. It's nice out here. Quiet.
Must be good to get away from the softball moms for a bit, huh?
Christ, Janet.
Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that?
Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad.
Jesus. Yikes, yeah.
I'm just so not interested.
Well, what are you interested in?
Me. Say me. Say you're interested in me. Quick, say me.
Damn it, Janet! I don't love you! Man booty. Dick!
Peace and quiet. That hot silence. My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday. But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating. I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time.
I don't know.
And I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. Can't put them through that.
That can be arranged. Buddy, I hear you.
So, the moms can hit on me all they want, but girls are my top priority.
We're not a stranger. You're doing a great job, yeah. Like, those kids love you, and to add to that, the whole team loves you. I think you got this dad thing down right.
Thanks, bro. Means a lot coming from you.
While I'm distracted, I miss the softball and it hits me right in the head. Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along.
Sorry, dude.
Craig runs over to me.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second.
Do you remember Stranger Danger back in the MySpace age? Comfort! I do not remember Stranger Danger back in the MySpace days. Craig spends a moment examining my head.
It's worse than I thought.
Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better.
You'd be so lucky.
Kissing is for the weak. I mean, that was planned. I feel like I've earned it at this point. Waiting all day to hang out with you.
Well,
Craig leans in and kisses my forehead. Oh. Remember my parents sharing a weird short story with me about how to avoid giving out incidental details about your life online because strangers could track you down. And if this game has the fake relationships trope, I'll have to buy it. Spit on Hawk's forehead. Oh, please don't. Cute but slightly patronizing. And now I'm like, hello strangers, let me discuss my dog and apartment.
Thank you, Melly.
Yeah, I never had that. I don't know if my mum ever got MySpace, like, or the internet generally. I think she just assumed it was all, I was only talking to, like, people I knew IRL, maybe. And, you know, more than once she's literally driven me to meet people that I met on the internet. I have a very good friend who I met online by chance. But she ended up being like the same age as me, and somehow, like, weird coincidence, she ended up living not too far away from me, and she knew someone I went to school with, because she used to go to school with him before he moved house. So I ended up, like, my mum drugged me to meet her, and I was like, hey, and we're still friends to this day, and that was when I was like 12. So I think my mum's very much just always kind of trusted my judgment, and just been like, you know, I trust you to be careful. And occasionally she has been like, are you sure this is safe and all that kind of thing. But when I've said yes, she's just been like, yeah, fair enough, and let me do it. So I don't really have that kind of relationship with the internet because my mum was never like that.
Walk it off, champ.
Are the lights on this softball field really hot, or is that just me? It is me. I am really hot. Meeting people from online? Who? Ew, who would do that? That is a good point. Me and Mel also met online. And me and No Angel met online. Before we met IRL, so. My parents gave me a what to do in a drugs overdose, and I was super straight teenager. Wow. My parents were early adopters of email, but that was like before even spam. You emailed people you knew. It's an amazing but it would be a crime not to share it. Exactly. I think that made them particularly suspicious for a while of meet strangers online stuff. I'm old enough that I was an adult when I finally got online. Oh yeah, who else did you meet online, Hawk? Yeah. I also met Rupert online before I met them IRL. So no awkward chats for me. I mean, the way my family is, like the way my mum was raised was very like, we don't talk about anything like real, quote unquote. I mean, like if I'm like sobbing my heart out, obviously she's gonna come and make sure I'm okay and everything, but generally speaking, we don't talk about stuff. So like I never had the sex talk, I never had the boyfriend girlfriend talk, I never had the internet talk, I never had any of those kind of talks. My mum's much more just kind of, well, let's just talk about the game show that's on TV right now instead. You want some tea? I'll make some tea. You know, that kind of thing. Adverb's best dog friend is the dog of some friends I met online and visited for about once a year for years and years now. Oh, that's lovely. I get up and dust myself off. River yawns.
Hey, little buddy, you must be getting tired, huh?
I was like, what do you think I'm doing? It says more about them, lol. Yeah. I mean, the Stranger Danger story my parents sent me about internet posters was when I was in college, I think. Oh, a bit late then. Bit late.
I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so... You get older and life just kinda gets in the way, huh?
We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by a helicopter?
How could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away.
But the other side of the fence is a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked.
Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on our faces?
We just walked straight past them like we were out for a stroll.
And not knowing that we were at the party, they started joking with us about how big of a bust it was.
We had to talk with them for 30 minutes. You told them you were interested in joining the academy.
And then they started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life.
Man, college.
Good old days, right?
We get back to our cars. Craig pulls me into a hug, or at least as much as we can manage with a baby between us.
Nice.
Never enough time, huh?
Guess not.
Oh.
Let me make it up to you. Let's hang soon, yeah?
I'd like that. Well, I didn't have internet access until college. At least not with any regularity. I think I started being online on MSN and stuff when I was like 11 or 12. Are you sure you're not a murderer, DJ? That's a good question. Man, when I was going through boxes of crap from Dad's house, he's moved into a care home, I found an NSPCC Don't Get Injured in the Home booklet with a foreword from Jimmy Savile. Wow. I bet someone would buy that, I reckon. Kieran knows my real details, should I murder any of you. I think I do as well, DJ. ACAB, Craig, ACAB. I mean, he didn't join them, so it's fine. Serial killers don't have beloved cats, they're just science. That's just science. That's true. Hawk must have trusted me because they stayed with me for a week upon first meeting. Yeah, I got there and I was like, I don't want to leave, I'm just going to stay. I'm moving in. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over her collage, glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil? Figured I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. Do the sharks lip sync or do the shark hunters lip sync? Yes. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made. Thanks. I'm just about done. Like before, it's still a lot of dogs. In one corner is a giant pile of cash. In the other it's... Amanda, is that me? Yep. The whole thing is about my goals for the future, and those are basically just to sit on a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs and also have a strong and mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. Happening.
Aw, Dad.
You did this with your good art. He pats me on the back.
Hey, how'd you hang out with Craig?
I wipe a tear from my eye. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy.
Yeah, dude, that softball life isn't for quitters.
Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel?
I'm on top of the world, Pops. I should start facing my fears more often.
Oh yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice, dare I say, parallel parking?
Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of late night television for me, alright?
I'll let them know you said hey.
Oh, I love Amanda so much. Oh, Mork the earliest. Yeah, you can't spell fact without cat. I mean, I could sell it, but I feel like it feels like a similar market to the Nazi memorabilia crap. I don't want to sell it to anyone who'd want it. Yeah, that's a good point, yes. Sadly, you also can't spell fact without act, and actors are professional liars, so it's all very suspicious. Don't trust facts. They could be lying. I don't know if I'm offended by that, Fade, given that I have a degree in acting and I'm literally an actor. That is my job. That is my profession. So I might be a bit offended. No, I'm kidding. You are correct. I am a professional liar. Cast it into the flames! Ooh, what is this? That looks like Amazon. Dadmazon, what the fuck? Hi, this is Steven from Dadmazon. I'm out front with your delivery. Oh, okay. Guess I'll be right down. Wait, no, sorry, I need to put on pants first. I can't find my pants, but I'm wrapped from waist down in a duvet. Are you cool with that? I can come back tomorrow. No. Wait, I'll be right down. I found some sensible capris. What the fuck is this? Bet it's a bad dragon. Bet it's a bad daddin. Steven has a package for you. But then, I'm sort of a writer, and as various writer friends put it, that's a job where you tell strangers lies for money. Yes, it is. And my older sister is also an actor. That's awesome. Ooh, I got a package. Wonder what it is. Steven is the hottest of all. Oh, I bet it's that package of socks I ordered. I open up the box and start pulling the packing peanuts out. Man, these socks reek. Okay, that's definitely not socks. It's butterflies? Oh boy, I almost don't even want to know what Amanda was planning on doing with these. Are they from Damien? A Dominator, yes. Hey Amanda, your box of dead butterflies is here? What's up, are you sacrificing them?
What?
You ordered butterflies?
You can order dead butterflies online?
Wait, so these aren't yours? Yeah, these are Damien's, clearly.
No. But I'm definitely ordering some right now.
Okay. Love you. It's almost the anniversary of when Hawk and I met. It is! So close. I was briefly worried that Janet had sent us a dead fish or something. I take a look at the box again. Oh, this is addressed to Damien's house. I fucking knew it! Give the box to Amanda. No. I should take it over to him. I jog over to Damien's house with the box. I pull back his door knocker, but suddenly the door opens. Mr. Daddy! To what do I owe the pleasure? 7 years on the 19th. Whoa, how did you know I was about to knock? I don't know. Oh, okay. Anyways. Oh, the gargoyles! I know, I love Damien's house. I think this got delivered to my house by mistake. I hand in the box and his face lights up. What a wonderful surprise! I was just about to send a strongly worded letter to the courier service about this. Many thanks. Damien has style! Yes, he does. Not to pry, but what are you going to do with those butterflies? We already know, he pins them, we've seen it. We've already seen it, Damien. Would you like to see? Alarm bells ring in my head. This is how you die, Hawk Daddy. Sure! Damien has a nest. Damien leads me into his study, where he's put up some sort of workstation. Above his desk is a wall of pinned butterflies, moths, and beetles. Oh, wow. That's really something, Damien. I'm quite proud of my little collection. You do all of this yourself? Of course, I find it rather relaxing. How do you It's simple. Here, let me show you. These aren't ready quite yet. They'll need to be rehydrated overnight so they're easier to work with. I have some over here that are ready to pin.
Damien takes a seat at his desk while I hover behind him, picks up a little triangular paper package and snips off the edges. He pulls out an all-black butterfly and shows it to me.
I'm rather excited about this one. The turquoise swallowtail.
He gently opens the wings, spreading the butterfly out on the table. The backs of the wings are a gorgeous iridescent green colour.
He also taxidermies raccoons. That's a no from me, dog. Oh, and the pigment on this one is so nice too. Anyways, pinning a butterfly is actually very simple. Just requires a delicate touch. First, I'll put a pin through the thorax.
Damien slides a pin through the middle of the butterfly and places the butterfly on a piece of styrofoam. Carefully arranges the antennae with forceps, begins placing paper and more pins on and around it. He does this so effortlessly that it's almost hypnotic.
Nail gun sorted. I have a frame here that I think this one will look quite pretty in, but I'll need to let it sit for a couple of days until it's ready.
And then what?
I remove all of the pins and put it on display with the others.
I take a closer look at Damien's collection. One with bright blue wings keeps drawing my eye. This one's so pretty. Damien takes it off the wall.
Ah, yes. That's a blue morpho, one of my favourites too.
He hands the small frame to me.
Here. I think this would look lovely in your home.
Oh, I couldn't take this.
I insist. Believe me, I have more than enough.
Thank you.
If you ever have an interest in pinning some insects yourself, you know where to find me. Blue morpho, I bet. You were right! Oh, I've held a blue morpho. They're gorgeous. Oh, I'll have to Google it. Hang on. Blue morpho.
Oh, those ones. Yes, they are amazing. I love those ones.
I think I'll leave that up to you. I feel like I'd probably break them in half with my butterfingers. Butterfly fingers. Aha, I'll pin you. Is anyone else thinking of that meme with those two women? One of them's like 7 foot tall and the other one's like 5 foot and she's just like pinned against the wall completely off the floor. To preserve large insects you gotta do some gross stuff. No thank you. The arboretum near me has a butterfly greenhouse and it's amazing. Only been there once but it's just butterflies everywhere, landing on everything and everyone. Break Damien in half more like. Promises, promises. Yeah, there's a butterfly house in a museum near where I grew up, which was amazing to visit when I was a kid. Nonsense, you have beautiful steady hands. You would make a fine taxidermist. I'm good, thanks. The source video is disappointing. Oh no! Am I blushing? Damien walks me to the door and gives me a warm smile as I leave. Do take care of yourself, Hawk. Thanks for allowing me to share my odd little hobby with you. Okay, that was nice. Ish.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Anyway, I'm gonna leave the stream here for today, I think. So, shall we see who's online for a cheeky little raid? Oh, Crinthor's on. Should we raid Crinthor? Or does somebody have someone in particular that they want to see? Everyone needs a hobby, I guess. Yeah, that is true. It's been lovely. It has been lovely. Thanks for coming to hang out. Yeah, let's go see Crinthor then. I can never remember if it's an O or a 0 in his name for some reason. It is an O, but I've convinced myself it's a 0. Thanks, everyone. I hope you have a good rest of day. Fun stream, Father Hawkenstein. Thank you. Thank you. Love you all. Thanks for hanging out. See you soon.
Apart from that one game that we have. The Hawkwood! Hello, and thank you so much for the raid!